Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't Fekk
Yay. Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't Fekk
Yay. Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't Yay.
It's going to be fun.
Hello everybody. Hi, we made it. Yeah, that looks so pixelated because I accidentally put the wrong thing in. That's why you got a little bit of an old video of mine popping up at the beginning. Look at my hair! My hair looks so much better now.
Nice.
So much better. I want to say a super special thank you to Squax. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but you're the one who put that audio together. At least the initial audio. I just kind of like chopped it just a little bit and added a little bit of visuals. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There, for members, you got to see it early, and for people who are in the Discord and our Patreons and stuff, you actually get to watch me make it, and that was fun. I was just sitting there cackling like a monster the entire time.
Murphy was in full swing.
Right?
Right? Oh my god,
Right?
I loved it. When she sent it to me like as a preview. I didn't see it until I finished work. I think so by that time she had put it up for members only access. And then when I watched it, I was like, "Oh my god. Oh god, shit."
I was looking at it and I was like, I hope Maanya's not gonna be mad at me because I just feel so goofy.
Come on.
But then
Goofy as F.
alright, does
And I love
everybody hear us okay? Are we coming in alright? I just want to double check just to make sure everything is
Sound check,
going good.
everyone.
Sound check, because I'm using OBS, not vMix. My vMix is currently not working, so I just want to make sure everything is actually functioning properly.
Athens from the live chat said the only thing missing was Puck's barks. Oh god, it would have been epic. Yeah, maybe sometime in distant futures we can add Puck's barks also.
I mean, that would be pretty funny. That would be pretty
Yeah.
good. Just to take a couple clips of Puck barking, that would be solid.
I think so. Chesh has achieved finally what she couldn't achieve through WeMix. She got me in the center of the frame.
Oh, I did my best. Like, give it like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, then I was
She's
like,
gonna start leaning out.
Oh, man.
I hope our output is everything is okay. Like, I think we're good. But, you know, sometimes shit gets wonky. So I haven't seen anybody complaining. I haven't seen any buffering on my end. I don't see any dropped frames. I'm going to assume that we're good for now, and we can get started. I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm watching it from the outside. It's streaming pretty well.
Cool. All the audio played then good and properly. Good. Okay, I think I don't need to worry about this for now. Sorry, I'm just reorganizing my desk a little bit because Maanya's quiet. Alright, let's turn Maanyaa up.
Should I start screaming?
No, I'm just gonna turn your volume up.
Okay.
Whoa, that might be too much. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go there. Alright, okay, talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay, we good. I think that should do it. I think we are good. Where's my chat? Chat, where did you go? There you are. Oh, you're right on top of Maanya's face. There you go. Okay, now I got a good view. There. Okay.
Okay.
I'll minimize that. Okay. I did it. I need to mirror my camera, though, because now I'm looking over there when I should be looking over here. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We'll have to worry about that. So, what's been going on? I was on vacation, and I came back to a shit show with, I think, Def Noodles and Mika.
Oh my goodness, yes. So Def Noodles decided, because he's such an insecure prick, who lied about his age, by the way.
What a way to start.
He's 37. He was claiming to be 27, and he had a very convenient excuse for it. Oh, someone in Hollywood agent, someone or manager told me, because then I'll get younger roles. I'm like, what? People who are older keep getting younger roles still, and age is not a bar for that. I don't know. So because he's an insecure prick, so there's a YouTuber called Papagut, and he usually does reactions to other creators' videos around social issues and stuff. If people are having debates, he will chime in, react and chime in his opinion and all this stuff. So he's pretty well thought out, well put together person. He can articulate his thoughts very well.
Okay.
And so Dennis decided to take a joke of him from the past, which Papa Gut said that yes, it was bad, it was wrong, and he's apologized for it. And he explained it to Dennis in that debate why it was wrong. They both sat down together and had a talk, and he said, "I agree, it's wrong. I shouldn't have said it." Blah blah blah. But then for some reason, oh, Def Noodles was not on Twitter for some reason. He was kicked off, I guess, for something. He gets his Twitter back, and the first thing he does is he says that Papa Gut looks like a pedophile.
I did see that.
Yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And then everybody's like, "What's wrong with you?" And then Papa Gut does a reaction to that Twitter thread that he fucking gave out, and he got a little emotional because he kind of his there's something in the past about his partner around that. So he's like, "What is wrong with you by making fun of these issues?" So he got a little emotional, and he wiped a tear from his eyes, and instead of like backing off, Def Noodles decided to take a picture of that, of him wiping off his tear, and put it on a T-shirt. And yeah, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Why can't you just back off?" And he's lost, I think, so more than 10,000 subscribers since. And yeah, and he did a 6-hour long live space talk on Twitter trying to justify what he did. And the only thing that made sense to me what he said was, "Papa God didn't give me charity or someone else charity, so I'm going to call him a pedophile." That's what I got from it. But if you want a comprehensive, you know, idea of what actually happened and how Def Noodles is a bit dodgy and a slimy escape artist from accountability, you can check out Mika's channel. She's done a good coverage of all this. She went through, I think, so 8 to 10 hours of video on YouTube to do that. So kudos to her for doing that. And yeah, go and watch Mika's coverage of that whole saga. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's like this guy, he keeps talking about, "Oh, I have a background in comedy. I've studied comedy. I've done underground whatever the fucking shows." I'm like, you sound like someone who knows that their comedy is does not show on, to the audience, so you're trying to back it up with some sort of authority. Comedy does the job itself, and if your comedy is not doing the job and not hitting the mark, you might want to reconsider your strategy. And if calling someone a pedophile is your last resort to comedy, boy, you need new lessons. Seriously.
I think the term might be when you have to explain the joke, it's no longer
Exactly.
funny.
Nope.
It means
And
you did it wrong at the very least. This sounds like Schrodinger's asshole. It's a joke if it's a joke if people take it offensively, but it's not a joke if people agree with me.
and to tell your audiences that they're not getting your genre of joking doesn't cut it nowadays. People are very educated. They're very what do you say? They know shit. They know shit, how shit works.
You're not just dealing with an American audience.
Yeah. And
Um,
not did you? Okay. I see what you did there.
wink. See, that's a joke. That's a joke.
I almost got caught in it because when Def Noodles did a space on Twitter, people said, "Oh, he's doing a space. If Papa Gut wants an apology, he can go and talk to him." And I was like, "No. If Dennis feels like that he needs to apologize to Papa Gut, then he should talk to Papa Gut." But Papa Gut came on that space, and he got some points. right, and he went on a tangent a little bit, but he held Dennis accountable and on the track. So it was good listening to that.
I
But
heard that one of our old friends, one of our old little giggle buddies made an appearance. Can we get some Triggly Puffs in the chat, please? Thank you very
yes,
much.
that will be great.
It's been a
So,
while. It's been a while since
and
I first set it up high.
what's that Pokemon?
Helios said for 20 because he's been a member for 27 months. Thank you very much,
Oh,
Helios.
nice.
Abusing my free message to tease Chesh a bit. I love how Chesh's hair is slowly morphing into the Karen haircut, and she hasn't seen it yet. Seriously though, it looks good. If you like it, then rock it. Well, I don't like it
Listen,
now.
hey, listen, the attitude also matters, right? The attitude with which you carry it matters. If it's a Karen attitude, then it's gonna be a Karen haircut. If it's not a Karen attitude, then it's going to be a Murphy haircut. Let's just say that.
Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, do you remember what my hair looked like when we did when we were dealing with like the K and waxy shit
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the Canadian atheist 7-Eleven thing?
yeah.
I think I'm
I
gonna
do
try and
remember.
recreate that one. I like that one, but I
Okay.
am kind of starting to like this thing. I might just let this one bit just hang down really long.
Oh, that's so
I
cute.
don't know. I haven't
So,
decided yet.
and it's like it was like
I don't know what
that
I'm
six
doing.
those 6 hours in space was not enough. Def then goes on his channel, gets yes people around him, and does another round of I think so 2 hours of or 2 or 3 hours of circle jerk.
Wow,
Trying to
we've never been a part of stuff like that before.
yeah
I've never seen
people
anybody do that. I don't know what you mean.
and
EMP, who's been a
I was
member for
like
16th month, says, I'm a 10-year-old. It's a hormone problem, honest.
oh my goodness. Um, talking about other stuff.
Yes. Moving on from
Um,
Deaf Noodles.
you
Go
might
watch
see
Mika's
something.
video.
You might see something pop up. One of our former associates who left our Discord, who is formerly called a Red Rampage now. It's not Little Red. It's the other one. You might find some more stuff coming up about her, so be on the lookout, guys.
Uh-oh.
Just telling you. Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that...
Well,
Oh, okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
the lady who used to do the parodies of Unirock and Katie Joy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh
Okay.
boy, I'm telling you. And she spiraled out of control, and someone needs to come and get her internet connection. Seriously.
I gotta say,
Seriously.
somebody certainly knows how to pick them. I'm pretty sure I woke up today and chose violence because
I saw that tweet.
I saw Colonel Kurtz, who, if you're not familiar with Colonel Kurtz, her coverage and breakdown of both the Marilyn Manson case and the evidence regarding that and the amount of research, she's gone out and done like full on interviews with people who have been around Marilyn Manson, who have been go watch her stuff. It's actually very good. And her coverage of the Johnny Depp situation has kind of lumped her in with Tug, who's that umbrella guy, and she's been getting attacked a bunch recently. And I saw her posting something about how PR people in LA, California, are $500 an hour.
Oh yes, I saw that tweet, and I was like, how is if that's correct? I'm sure it's LA, right? Right? It's bound to be that expensive. It's bound to be that expensive because it's a hub
It's
for
LA.
influencers and
And
actors.
California is expensive. California it has a whole ton of like just general inflation when it comes to everything. The cost of
Yeah,
living there is way higher.
yeah. Um. So yeah. So how is she paying all this? I don't know. Has
I
she
don't know.
taken loans?
I'm just shocked that somebody who's a PR person who's been brought on
I'm
to do
just
PR is expecting to get paid. Go figure.
exactly.
Who'd have
Or
thought?
or they have asked for advance down payment. A retainer payment where they say, okay, I'm going to work for these many months for you. You give me a retainer for that time. Pay me a retainer for that time, maybe. But my thing is, I think I know who might be sponsoring her. ACLU, because their reputation is on the line.
That
ACLU might be
wouldn't
still
that's
financing.
the opposite of helping their reputation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when desperate times comes, people become blind and they become too hyper focused on little
Gambler's
points, right?
fallacy as well. We've
Yeah,
invested too
and
much.
NBC News and all the journalists that are related, all the especially the female journalists. Let's just say.
You think they're all in the background just giving this bitch money?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
Jesus
NBC is paying
Christ.
NBC is paying Amber Heard or NBC. I would say I think, in my personal opinion, it's not a fact, but I think either ACLU or Amber Heard, not Amber Heard, sorry, NBC News is footing the other shit like whatever the PR thing is going on right now. The
Hmm.
problem is Amber Heard doesn't realize that trying to attack Johnny will not make her case stronger. It makes her look toxic as if to be employed. She cannot be employed because if she has a fallout with someone,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to her whole PR machinery will go after you. So she's not employable right now. And her PR machinery is responsible for that for the whole this strategy that they have taken of
Yeah, it's
attacking
definitely
Johnny Depp's
not.
supporters and yeah.
It's I feel like no PR person that's getting paid $500 an hour is going to tell her that this is a good idea. This is probably her superseding whatever they're advising.
Yes.
Also, I just wanted to show
Yes.
off my shirt.
A Team Rocket. Yes. Nice.
I
love it.
just like the meowth.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah.
he's an icon.
To
He's
protect
an
the
icon.
world from devastation.
Oh god, I love them.
Did
Especially
I
the roses.
I don't have one. Did I hear Chesh, did you hear that Amber's PR team sent a C&D to Laura Brokov? Now Laura Brokov, if I'm remembering correctly, is the one of the legal analysts for law and crime, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not hear about that. That's hilarious.
I will. And you know the lady you just spoke about, who said that 500 per hour thing. What's her name?
Colonel Kurtz.
Colonel Kurtz. So she actually has put out a tweet, countering the points that this PR person had put out on, I think so on their LinkedIn profile, I guess.
This is just making
So
me think of like old school creationism, old school flat earth conversations where it's just like, here's my points and here's the counterpoints. Oh, she's not? That's not who she is? Okay, well, who is she then? Jesus Christ, you don't have to say it 7 times. Just tell me who it is. God
well,
damn.
the thing is that just because someone says it's not them, that's not the evidence for it. But I'm all for doing due diligence before going.
No.
Questioning someone.
They're talking about that Laura person being a
Oh, okay.
legal analyst. That's somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Oh, who is it then?
Intrigue feline, intrigue us. Hold on, I know who it is. Give me a second, I'll find out.
Ah, she is a researcher and truth seeker and a new wave internet journalist.
I think so.
Oh, that's her Twitter. Okay, hold on, I'll grab this here.
Oh.
Thank you.
Intrigue coming to our rescue. Oh yeah, Laura Bokov. Yeah, isn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I said a legal analyst for something or another. She's not that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The real Laura B.
Nice. So yeah, I'm all for doing proper, investigation before saying that okay, this person might be this. And people are saying, "Oh, she's getting harassed and blah 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 blah." I'm just like, don't harass someone, please. Don't. They're just doing their job. As if you want Camille Vasquez to do her job, this lady, Amber's PR team also can do their job. They shouldn't feel threatened. But you can still question their tactics. Now, whether this person is Amber's PR person or not, I don't know. I don't know where that connection is. I think so. Laura Bokov, I think so. She brought up some articles where.
Oh, she's named in some of the court docs that worked with Waldman. Interesting.
Ah. So she and I think so. That's what her statement said. She has worked in the past, I think so, and she's not doing that anymore, if I'm not wrong. In the end, don't harass her, please. Don't harass. You want to have a conversation with her. Don't go to her LinkedIn profile for that conversation, please, because LinkedIn is not for that. LinkedIn is for finding jobs and for networking professionally. Don't do that. It's not social media. Don't build on into that. That's my personal advice. It's from my own personal experience there. So yeah. So and yeah, if you want to have discussions with her, I think so. Her people have found her Twitter. I don't think so. They have found her Twitter yet. If you find her on
Interesting.
yeah, if you find her on any other social media, you can ask her questions, but you might realize that once you start asking questions, other people will catch up and she'll have a lot of questions to answer. So have patience. That's what I'm saying. Don't bombard her and then expect that she's going to reply to every question all at once. I'm just saying be charitable to that person and be nice. Play nice.
Are we
Till
trying to
you
remember our 5 C's?
yeah.
Bring
Yeah. Why
cookies to
not?
any conversation. Also,
Mhm.
score. I'm asking Trevor and Steven, who have been on
Uh-huh.
Goblin's Lair. If you haven't caught that, go catch that. One of them's a paleontologist, the other one's a physicist. To give us,
Nice.
see if I can get them both to come on and give us a little teaser about what they're doing at Dragon Con this year, which is
Ooh,
gonna be fun.
Dragon Con.
Yeah.
What's that? Tell
Uh,
tell us more.
it's a convention for nerds that's happening in September. So we might not get them before Dragon Con, but if you're not able to get to Dragon Con, you can come here, and maybe I'll have both of them on to give us a little bit of what their actual presentation and panel is going to be from there. So
I am loving the variety of people that you're having on your channel. It's absolutely awesome.
I'm
It's
having so much fun. I'm out there making new friends. Maybe.
yeah, exactly. Make new friends. Have new things to talk about. It's awesome. And leave all that toxic shit behind.
Yo, Smitty, what up?
Oh, Smitty in the chat.
Okay, so
Okay, so someone
Rolling
said Freddie
Stones.
Star.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay. Freddie Stardust from the live chat said, new guys, Laura is not from okay, Lauren Crime, but she knows JD Kiss. Okay, cool. I read it the other way around. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. My bad.
Also, Nikki gave us an 18. I think it's 18-month message for being a member.
The
She
badge.
said, "I'm using it.
Nice.
I'm using this for mwahahaha."
The chaotic Nikki, as usual.
Oh man, Nikki's been spending too much time with me. Hey, Keon, how's it going? All right, let's look at this Rolling
Look,
Stones article.
Keon came in the chat. Nice, nice, nice. Come on in, everybody. Come on through the door. All
Oh,
right,
it's
let's go.
20
Let's go.
21 months. Thank you for the correction. Okay, Rolling Stones article. I got sent this, and I was just like, oh, good, more Rolling Stones. If you remember the
Huh.
articles I've looked at, Rolling Stones was one of the ones that was like whining and bitching about the amount of money Johnny Depp was spending on wine and shit. And it's like, oh, you mean
Mm.
Amber was spending on wine and shit?
Yeah, when it turned out that it was all Amber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that they've been doing hit pieces on Johnny Depp for years. So, little bit of context. Fans of Johnny Depp crowdsourced thousands of dollars to see unsealed court documents that contained even more allegations and embarrassing claims against the former couple. It may have backfired. Okay, so already this title got me because it's just a clear misrepresentation of what happens when you get unsealed court documents. They didn't crowdsource thousands of dollars. A lot of people paid to get it. And you need it's always been that you have to pay to get these kinds of documents.
Someone,
That happened
someone
with
just,
non sequitur.
yeah, someone just became the donating point for those funds, so they could be funneled in all together,
They
and
organized it.
they organized that fundraiser. And true to their word, they made the link available to everyone on internet. So, um, yeah, I don't know, and it's not thousands of dollars. I think so. It was
Fans
three to
fans of
yeah,
JD. Definitely only people who support JD were interested to see what was in those unsealed documents.
yeah.
Definitely not people supporting Amber Heard looking for any strained glimmer of
Cherry
hope they could
picking.
find.
Oh my God, we should talk about Tenbarge. Maybe she's one of the NBC
Oh,
News
don't you worry.
reporters.
I've got that up here.
Beautiful, because I implored her the other day on Twitter to please not to put her journalistic integrity online like this, with the way she's misrepresenting facts. I'm just like, there's some cognitive dissonance going on here. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
EMP for 20 said, latest news is Amber has been offered a job. A letter was sent to Elaine from Zen Models for XXX porn acting to transfer to Amber details on the job. The letter mentions 6 million in earnings for the part. Okay, but hear me out. There will be no better publicly free available fucking of Amber Heard than that court case. Than Camille Vasquez questioning Amber on the stand. You will not see anybody fuck Amber Heard better than that. And it's free.
Yeah. And I'm just like, hey, no shame. No shame in that. Right?
Yeah, she wants to take a job, take a job.
Yeah, why not?
We're pro sex workers here.
Yeah. We don't shame people for their kinks.
You know what? I'm also like gotta be like, hey, listen, porn industry, good job looking out for people who are unemployable in other industries.
Oh wow, nice.
I woke up today and chose violence.
Yes, that's quite evident. Yes.
Oh my god.
I'll try to follow in your footsteps today.
Oh, I'm being mean today. No, don't do that. Be accountable.
You're not being mean. You're being petty. I think so. There's a difference between both, isn't it?
I'd be a little bit of both, mean and petty.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to cool it down. Johnny Depp stands rush to fork over cash for unsealed court docs. Did it backfire? ? Oh, now you're asking. Oh, also underneath this, they said 2 months after the trial's conclusion, Johnny Depp fans still eager to consume anything related to the case, which would be why you're writing about it. By the way.
Oh, look, I'm gonna dip my toe in the river while I curse at the river. It's that kind of thing, isn't it? I'm gonna wash my hands with water while I'm saying water is so cold. What the fuck?
Let me drink from this water. Fuck you, water.
Let me drink from this water. Why isn't it distilled spring water? Whatever that is.
Perrier helped raise more than $10,000 in a matter of hours to fund a $3,300 cost of recently unsealed trial documents. Legal experts tell us people are seeing all the explosive allegations and potentially embarrassing claims that Johnny Depp's lawyers successfully kept out of the trial. Quote, the totality of the material now looks worse for him, end quote, New York family attorney. Family attorney from New York? Why do we care?
And you know what? Which article did they link in it? The same article that's at the top.
Yeah. This is all just there.
It's not a new article.
This is self-promo. This whole thing is
Talk about spamming links.
No. Remember, social media is super pro Johnny Depp. I'm definitely not looking at this information on Twitter. Hey, Todd, it's good to see you. We haven't seen you in a while.
Oh my goodness.
Bro fist, man. How you doing?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everyone is here today. It's so overwhelming. Nice.
Oh,
nice.
I'm so happy to see everybody. All right. Let's read this stupid shit. As Amber Heard and Johnny Depp both prepare to appeal the verdict in their mudslinging defamation trial, a newly unsealed document dump reignited the frenzy over the highly publicized trial. Okay. Oh, we'll catch you in the replay, Mandy. Me, myself, and Mandy.
This is another
Enjoy your meeting.
This is another misinformation. Rolling Stone, I'm calling you out on it. You dumb motherfucker.
Okay. The wording here, right? All right.
Depp didn't specifically request it. Hold on. The court brought the motion forward to televise the trial. Both parties could either object to it or
No, you got too far. You're already too far ahead.
Oh, okay.
We only read the first paragraph.
Oh, okay. I'm too far. Okay. I'm sorry.
All right. You're forgiven. It's okay. I may be petty, but I am a generous god. Okay.
Aw.
So as Amber Heard and Johnny Depp both prepare to appeal the verdict in their mudslinging defamation trial. So wait, is it a sexual assault trial that sexual assault is horrible and people shouldn't have to talk about it on stand like that, or is this mudslinging?
Or is it a trial that kind of highlights that men can be victim of domestic violence also? Which is it, Rolling Stone? And why? Like, okay,
Newly unsealed document dump. That's the way court works. This is normal. There isn't like somebody's just deciding to reignite anything. Like, the way this is worded is so
and also
fucking bad.
I think so. This was in Virginia, right? This whole thing was in Virginia.
Yes, Fairfax.
Okay, so in Virginia, they stopped putting documents on their website. They stopped doing that a long time ago. But they do unseal them, and you can get them over the counter, I think so, or something like that, or you can buy them.
Yeah,
I think so. It's that, and that's what they did. So it's not a document dump. Those documents are the foundation stone for the trial to come, because that's where it's decided which things are hearsay, which things are facts as a matter of facts, which things are not as a matter of facts, and what is. And that's where it was decided that the audios where Amber Heard, where no one else other than Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were involved, were not allowed in.
Freddie makes a good point and says, judge unsealed documents. Andrea just ordered them, paid them in advance, and asked people if they want to chip in. Andrea is best of LawTube, in my opinion. Good for her. That's a public service as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Keon said trial by mudslinging, and I'm like, you know what? Can we do that? Can we have like mud fights? But they're like snowball fights a little bit. Also, Dave McGinnis made a really good point and said, we got huge dumps. It's like the only person who dumped anything during this trial was Amber Heard shitting on a bed.
Yep.
Ew.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, so the mayhem around the 6-week trial. Mayhem. It was actually pretty orderly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the most mayhem were those two Karens trying to cut in line to support Amber Heard.
Yeah, I think so. Judge Askred was very very cordial with everyone, but she did warn the audience inside the courtroom, I think so, twice, when they laughed out loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
And when the audiences gave the reaction, because she's like, "Come on, guys.
This is a courtroom. Yeah.
Yeah, keep mum."
Yeah.
Because you know that audiences laughing or booing or something can affect and influence the jury also, so you have to be very careful about that. And that's why you can see that Johnny Depp's current bodyguard, he started laughing uncontrollably, and he ran out.
Yeah.
He ran out of the courtroom
leave
because he was like, what the fuck is going on? I think so it was around Spiegel's, Dr. Spiegel.
Oh my god, Spiegel. Alright, we're gonna have to do a video just rewatching Spiegel, because, like, what the fuck? Honest Red, hey man, how you doing? And Smitty wants to. Wow. Smitty missed the shirt. Hold on. I got you.
Smitty, the dumb smelled around the world. Team Rocket, yes. Honest Red is here. Nice.
Yeah. We got the fam jam here today. Okay. Mayhem around the 6-week trial, which Depp specifically requested to be televised. Wrong. Very wrong. Well-known wrong.
Let me, please.
I'll mute myself.
Intrigue Feline can correct me if I go wrong. Just let me just stretch. Let me just go like that. You dense motherfuckers. It was the court who brought the motion for the cameras to be in the courtroom. So both the parties could either, contest it or do nothing about it. Johnny chose to do nothing about it. Amber contested it. Her motion was to stop her counter motion was denied. And it was the court who brought the request in, or the motion in. For fuck's sake, Rolling Stones, do your fucking job, you garbage piece of.
I mean, how much do we really expect out of Rolling Stones? I mean, basic accuracy, I think, should be expected from anything.
Dense motherfuckers.
Anything that's being published whether it's entertainment news or not, whether you think it's drama or not, what your opinion is about whatever the topic is that's being presented, the basic facts should be correct. This is just saying this is
Warface.
incorrect is putting it gently.
Yeah, yeah. How about what I do is I'm gonna tag Rolling Stone
Oh
because
my
they chose
god.
violence.
We chose
Uh,
violence this day.
yep.
Honest Red also sent me these and they're super cute.
Oh, these are so cute. Yes, I've seen you wearing them once and twice. That they're so.
Yeah. I'm gonna wear them now. Okay. Was nearly the mayhem around the 6-week trial was nearly unprecedented. Well, okay. That's just like your opinion, man. Even when taking into account that people would naturally be interested in two high-profile actors airing out their dirty laundry. Mudslinging dirty laundry. Okay. Depp had emerged the winner in the court of public opinion even before the verdict came down. Yes, I would agree with that.
Yes, that's. Yeah.
With fans stationing themselves outside a Virginia courthouse in hopes of getting away from the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. Okay. Not inaccurate. Not inaccurate. But 2 months after the trial's conclusion, Depp fans and curious minds. Oh! And curious minds.
Now so this is another like piece of like bullshittery that mainstream media has been doing. Their titles are so fucking misleading. They're so fucking misleading. And then when you go through the article, it's something else. It's like the biggest gaslight I'm seeing from the mainstream media in the history of like journalism for some reason.
It's real bad. I was watching actually Jon Stewart interviewing and talking to Disney's oh shit. I can't remember his position. High up in Disney. Is interviewing him talking about like what the problem is with the mainstream news. But he's talking specifically about news. Rolling Stones. But he was talking about like your MSNBC and your whatever. They were even talking about Fox News. And he was interviewing him and talking about like what the problems are and if they're fixable or if that's even a way and like how would you do it, and the Disney guy's like, I don't know, like idealistically like this, but I don't know if it's feasible. So I don't know. I'm interested to kind of see where it goes. But if you want to check it out, it's called The Problem with Jon Stewart. And it's on YouTube. It's like an Apple TV thing. And I'm sad that he works with Apple, but you gotta work with whoever you gotta work with. It's not like he's not calling out that shit too, so. It's like watching John Oliver being part of HBO and then shitting on HBO. Or John Oliver. Did I say Jon Stewart again? Whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway. So you notice how they still left out Amber Heard supporters?
Yep.
Depp fans and curious minds and Amber Heard supporters are still Amber fans, Depp fans, and curious minds, because there are people who are curious and don't actually give a shit.
No. I'll tell you what they're doing. They're setting up the scenario where Depp fans are part of the mudslinging and stuff, and Amber's fans are curious minds.
I'm supporting.
Softening the blow there.
I am clearly staunchly in Uncle Johnny's corner here, but I'm not really a Johnny Depp fan. It's not like I go to he's put out a bunch of movies that I haven't gone to, I haven't seen, I'm not interested in.
I've seen a lot of Johnny Depp movies, and I'm a big fan of his. And yeah, he can act. Amber cannot.
I mean, I think he's a great actor.
And what I've also noticed throughout this trial, what Amber Heard's team has tried to do is they have tried to remove Johnny Depp's humanity from him. They keep referring to him as, oh, he's a great actor, people love him, as if he's always going for that some sort of persona, and removing his humanity from him. Like, he's not a regular guy, he's just someone who projects this persona and
which is
lying to people.
Funny in contrast of how they're trying to paint Amber Heard as if she's the everyday victim that, now victims are going to be sued for defamation, which is just not the case.
So yeah, I'm calling out you, mainstream media. That's what you have been doing, you assholes.
Curious minds are still eager to consume everything related to the case, which is why we're writing this article. So much, give us a piece of that pie. So much so that last weekend they helped raise more than $10,000 in a matter of hours to fund the $3,300 cost of recently unsealed trial documents.
Holy shit! Good job, Depp fans and the curious minds out there.
You started this whole paragraph with "but," and I hate you. Because I'm being petty. On the other
Yeah,
hand, do you have any idea how quickly Critical Role reached their their Kickstarter goal when they
24 hours. 24 hours.
matter
What?
of minutes.
What the fuck?
They went live, like the GoFundMe or sorry, the Kickstarter went live, then they went live to promote that it was available now and people could go donate. While they were live, they hit the goal. The
Oh my
look at
goodness.
Matt, Marisha, and Travis were there, and all three of them were just like,
Oh my goodness.
"Oh shit!" It ended up being on Amazon Prime because of how good it did.
It's. And I think so. That must have put a pressure on them, right?
That
Now they
is
have to perform and they have to deliver. Oh
oh
my
yeah,
goodness.
they actually that's one of the times that I've seen a Kickstarter that took off that actually was able to deliver on what like good thing they are who they are. If they weren't, this would have been a shit show. But
Yeah, like Amber Heard.
sure. But they would have shit the bed.
Yep.
Anyway, like I didn't see Rolling Stones cover that, and that would be considered entertainment news,
Yeah.
right?
Some. This is
They
just
broke
mainstream media.
records.
Yeah. This is just mainstream media coming in afterwards. Not knowing shit how social media works. I don't think so. I think so. The only people who knew how social media works are Johnny Depp's expert witnesses.
Oh
They
yeah.
knew how they work, like the Q scores and all this stuff, and how
Mhm.
tags and hashtags work. And what was Johnny Depp's other lawyer, Mr. Wayne, Dennis Wayne, was it? The lawyer who questioned all the expert witnesses, including Dr. Hughes. He knew how social media worked.
Yeah.
So, and all these mainstream media, they have these journalists who claim to be cultural journalists or social media analysts and such. They don't know shit, and they have not learned shit. I know more than them.
Yeah, I
I
feel like
can
I know more too
confidently
at
say.
this point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um,
How? Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
well, an initial analysis of the document dump, more than 6,600 pages, doesn't seem to do Depp any favors. Four legal experts tell Rolling Stones that what people are seeing are all the explosive allegations and potentially embarrassing claims that Depp's lawyers successfully kept out of the trial. Only Johnny. Quote,
Didn't?
absolutely, it was
Yeah.
worse for Johnny. Brett Ward, a New York family attorney, says.
Family attorney. Okay. What?
Quote, Johnny Depp,
Yeah.
is this the only person you can get to talk to you? Johnny, I feel like I could do a better job finding a lawyer that is more akin to what was being talked about. And I'm nobody. Johnny Depp's team won
nobody.
some key pretrial legal rulings. Overall, because he had better rulings during the pretrial portion of the case, the stuff that he kept out hurts him more. The totality of the material now looks worse for him. They're trying.
How?
They're so well. We'll see what they say. Quote, I think it would have been naive for anybody to think all these motions were only going to have flattering things for Johnny and unflattering things for Amber, legal analyst Emily D. Baker says. Quote,
Here we go.
I always expected it to be both sides slinging mud at one another because that's what pre-trial motions are. So,
Well, it's a defamation trial, right?
yeah.
And both the parties will bring whatever they have in their armory.
Well, yeah.
They'll bring everything possible.
Right, that's the point.
Yeah, and to say that those unsealed documents make Johnny Depp look worse, and you're not explaining to me how, whereas Emily D. Baker is talking about both sides, which is good. At least they included one
She's
comment
talking
which is
about the
neutral.
She's talking about the process. She's not talking about the individuals. At least Emily is in this quote, from what I'm understanding here.
And I can understand why she did that, because anyone who covered the trial objectively could see that. But yeah, it's like they're just trying to. It's like mainstream media big mad with the Johnny Depp supporters that they have been able to, mobilize the social media so effectively, and they're just big mad. and they just want to. This is a mudslinging on Johnny Depp fans.
I'm
Saying.
just not that interested in the accusations that were made before the trial. There's a
Exactly.
reason why they're not allowed in the trial, and I don't give two shits about what Amber Heard has to say because they've succeeded. Johnny Depp's team succeeded in making her completely unbelievable and showing exactly why she should not be believed. So her accusations are during the pretrial are absolutely fucking meaningless. They don't
Case in point, the medical reports that Amber said that she gave them to her lawyers, but they chose not to present it to the jury. They don't exist. Talk about that,
Oh, right,
right?
of course.
I chose violence today, like Chesh.
Violence.
I chose pettiness.
People have their minds made up about the two of them after that trial. Entertainment and media litigation attorney Dan Rozansky adds, quote, based on what I've seen so far, I don't know that anything really moves the needle in terms of changing public perception. Shocking.
So one lawyer out of 3 has said that it looks worse for Johnny, and they didn't explain how.
Or they did, and the Rolling Stones didn't publish that part.
Didn't put it in, on purpose. And what is the title of the article again? Sorry?
It is titled "Johnny Depp Stands Rush to Fork Over Cash for Unsealed Court Docs. Did it backfire?" ?
Oh, did it backfire? But what was it on the Twitter? Fans of Johnny Depp crowdsourced thousands of dollars to see unsealed documents that contained even more allegations and embarrassing claims against the former couple. It may have backfired. May have backfired?
Then added a few things.
Yeah.
It's a big ball of fucking nothing. Andrea, lawyer in Washington State, who garnered $50,000 YouTube subscribers from content primarily devoted to covering the trial, raised the funds by asking her Twitter followers to pitch in so she could purchase the documents. Wrong. She had already purchased the documents. She said in a statement provided to Rolling Stones that she donated $7,000 in leftover funds, to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles and Art of Elysium. Very nice of her. Judge Penny ordered for all previous sealed documents to be unsealed last month. Yeah, I wonder why. Essentially opening the floodgates to all the explosive allegations that both sides had tried to include in the trial. Allegations. Quote, in this matter, both litigants sued one another, thereby opening themselves up to the public forum of a jury trial. Court records are public information. I agree with her. Yes, they are. Good for you.
Good for you, Astrid.
Yeah.
She's a former Marine.
Yes. The trove of papers mostly contained pre-trial discovery motions, where each side duked it out over what would be permitted in the trial, with Depp winning several key points of contention, including the omission of details about his friendship with shock rocker Marilyn Manson. Except that was included because Amber Heard's team brought it up, and why would it be relevant?
Yeah, for some reason, like, why would it be relevant? And why does it matter? Why does it matter? And of all the things in those 6,600 documents that you're claiming that may have backfired for Johnny Depp, this is what you bring up in your article? Really? That tells me either you did not look through the documents, you didn't read those documents, and you went to people who might have done the work for you to get their, opinion. You are fucking so lazy, losers, Rolling Stones. Seriously. And again, you know what they're doing every time? I think so after every 2 paragraphs, they repeat the same point. The trove of papers mostly contains pre-trial discovery motions. We know that. Stop repeating it, you assholes.
Okay.
You're just filling in words now. Is it like hold on? Is this like a university like assignment where there's a certain word limit, and if you don't make that word limit, you get points ducked off you?
You know,
is that what you're trying to do, Rolling Stone?
It might
fucking
be.
Baka.
There could be something in an algorithm that is dictating the length of articles.
That's possible. Yeah, but this is like repeating the same point again and again.
Yes,
it's giving me nightmares.
Yeah, guilt by
you know what
association.
happens when you do that? In your assignments when you're at uni, you get points ducked off if you keep repeating the same shit again and again. You're like, why are you repeating this shit? You've already told us. What? Just
Beyond
got
his
it.
allegation, beyond his alleged drug use with Manson. What do you mean alleged? I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so he would stop talking so much.
Yeah, and we still don't know what that pill was.
Sure, but if you're using drugs so loosely like they were doing in the trial to not differentiate between illicit and not illicit drugs.
Point. You know who taught Johnny Depp to use a tampon applicator to snort cocaine?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It was Amber Heard's fucking sister.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And because Johnny Depp alluded to that fact in the trial. So, yeah, maybe go like around your neighborhood first before you try to go into the next county.
It's okay.
You know what I mean?
It's okay, this gets better. Heard's team had tried to pull in more of the man's texts, where Manson called his current wife an Amber 2.0, according to the documents.
Oh, burn!
Wait, why was Amber trying to get that into the court?
Was she trying to say that? And those were private texts, you know. If she was trying to say that that was defamation, right? Whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are private texts. They didn't go out to the public. You made them public. You made them public. That Manson said to Johnny Depp that his current wife is Amber 2.0. It was private. You decided to make it public.
And now everybody
knows. What the fuck
knows.
is wrong with you? Everybody knows now.
Depp's team.
So whose fault is that? Sorry,
Depp's team had wanted to keep all mention of Manson out of the case, referring to the serious claims of physical and sexual abuse against the musician, claiming Heard was trying to, quote, spear Johnny Depp under guilt by association theory.
Yeah, that's correct. Good job. You got one thing right. Two things, actually.
I don't think this says what they think it says.
No.
They're rich people and they're using a tampon applicator to snort shit. The fuck?
No, Whitney is not a rich person, so she make use of whatever she has around her. So that's why she taught Johnny that allegedly. Let's just say. And I keep saying this, and I'm telling you. And you know what happened? Johnny Depp alluded, I think so, on the night of their marriage, I think so, around the honeymoon. I think so. Amber said that Johnny Depp was sitting down with her father, and snorting or having drugs. I personally believe
she said that she said that she didn't see him doing the drugs directly, but the drugs were on the table. But she did it in a very wishy-washy way.
Alluded to the fact, right? And so I personally believe, allegedly, what happened is this chick came in, brought in a family, and this family, even knowing that this person has a drug problem, is trying to recover, they enabled the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah.
And they exploited him.
Oh, they absolutely exploited him, for sure. Okay.
And abused him.
The court papers also gave more insight to Depp's strained relationship with Disney, even before the studio dropped him from Pirates of the Caribbean 6 in 2018. His former agent, Tracy Jacobs, testified in a deposition that a Disney executive had called her up when Depp allegedly appeared on TV, quote, drunk and stoned, and asked her, quote, what the hell is wrong with your client? Okay, so
hearsay.
That's all hearsay. Jacobs, the best you could do is maybe if you had recorded the call, but...
No, they said, they testified in a deposition that a Disney executive, they're not naming that executive, had called her up when Depp allegedly appeared on TV drunk and stoned. Who was it? Okay, you don't want to name it. When was the call made? What date was the call? What time? You know? And
again, like I said, the best you could do if you wanted to if you actually wanted this to be in court, you would need that call recorded and then present that call. Then you might be able to get it into court, but not like this.
Yeah, and that's still like that's someone watching Johnny Depp on TV and making a decision with what that Johnny Depp looks like, allegedly appeared on TV drunk and stoned.
I still don't think having the interview and knowing which interview it was would get this into court, because some random person's opinion that somebody appears to be drunk or stoned on an interview is still
that's
not
speculation,
right? And it's not like Johnny. It's not like Uncle Johnny didn't admit to doing drugs and drinking. Like, it's not like he's like, I never drank, so I don't know why this is so important or damning to Johnny.
Yeah, and when your wife is spending $150,000 a month on wine, and is enabling the shit out of you. Yeah, right,
Jacobs ultimately
right.
testified about Depp's conduct, as did his ex-girlfriend Ellen Barkin, who told the
What?
court about Depp's alleged drug use during their relationship in the late 1990s, but a claim she made in 2019 deposition about Depp allegedly giving her a quaalude the first time they had sex never found its way to court, according to the unsealed filings, because it's just a random accusation that's unrelated,
Unrelated, cannot be proved,
unsubstantiated.
unsubstantiated. Yeah, yeah. So it's like, so they're trying. This is what they found in the documents.
Isn't Ellen Barkin the one that they pulled onto the stand and she's like, Johnny Depp
Yes.
threw a bottle at me. Did he throw a bottle at
Oh,
you? Well, not really.
it was at the wall though.
It was in a
And I thought
direction. It wasn't maybe at me. There was a group of us. The garbage
yeah,
can
and he
might have
threw
been
a
there.
bottle
I
at
don't know.
them. It could be possible that Johnny Depp was chucking a bottle to one of his buddies to catch it, and because he was drunk, he misjudged the distance and it smashed on the wall. It's possible, but seriously, this is what they found
Belmont makes
out of
a
all these
good
documents.
Belmont makes a good point. It
What?
says, or called a Disney exec as a witness. Here's the funny thing about that. There was a Disney executive that was called as a witness on Johnny Depp's side. And the best
Yeah,
they could get for Amber's side was a secretary lady who didn't know shit about anything.
yeah. She's like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, and whereas the Disney executive on Johnny's side clearly said we were having issues with Amber Heard's performance because the chemistry was not there between Jason Momoa and Amber Heard.
Oh
And
my
when I
god, this
watched,
is fucking hilarious. Sorry.
yeah,
Quote,
go on.
he came to me in the living room of my house, pulled me into his lap and said something like, "Oh, come on, Ellen," or whatever. Barkin said in her deposition, quote, "I protested a little and then not too much, and that was that." Later adding, quote, "He gave me a quaalude and asked me if I wanted to fuck." So he handed you a date, like a drug that's generally used for date rape, and said, "Do you want to have sex with me? Here's this." Not here's a quaalude, take this, now I'm going to go and have sex. You've already consented here. This is what? What is
And
any of this?
still,
You
still,
believe it or not, you can consent to take a drug that other people don't consent to that gets used against them for date rape stuff. Yeah,
yeah, but
it's not like this drug is being consumed, therefore date rape. No, no, no. If you consented to the sex and also took the drug, you had to, hello? Wait,
again,
what? What is
it's
any of
not
this?
it's not relative to the case, and
Right.
there's no way to substantiate it. There's nothing to back it up
She
except
already
Ellen
said
Barkin's.
I protested a little and then not too much and then that was that. So they were already into it.
And
Even by this testimony, this was all fine and consensual and a non-issue. So even if it was brought into court, which of course it was denied because it's completely unrelated and unsubstantiated, it
hold
wouldn't
on.
matter. The filing show that Depp's team had tried to get the judge to sign off on using nude photos of Heard and highlighting her past as an exotic dancer, while Heard had tried to refer to Depp's medications to suggest he had a erectile dysfunction. Okay, I don't believe
Shame
you.
someone.
I don't believe them. I don't believe the Rolling Stones, and the reason I don't believe the Rolling Stones is because that Depp wanted televised.
Ah, I got it.
I
Why would he want to televise if this is what's going to make
no.
true?
They said that Johnny was the one who, which Johnny specifically requested be televised. That's
Yeah.
not what happened. So
Yep.
why do I believe them with no reference that the filing show that that they had tried to get the judge to sign off on nude photos?
Yeah, nah, that was
I don't
actually,
believe
I will
this.
tell you. I'll tell you what happened. If you go and look at the filings actually,
I
they're
haven't seen them yet.
saying that that's not relative to the case. They're actually saying it's not relative to the case. Why the fuck would we? Amber Heard's team alluded that Johnny Depp's team might bring them up. And Johnny Depp's team was like, why the fuck would we bring them up? they're not related to the case. So they were being actually charitable. Amber Heard was trying to make it look like that they were trying to, what do you say? What do you say? Weaponize
Mm.
her nudes. But Johnny Depp Singh was like, nah, bitch, we don't want that. We already
So
have shit.
so could this be that Rolling Stones is lying?
Yep, they're lying. They're fucking lying off their asses. And Intrigue Feline can correct me in the live chat if I got this wrong.
Rez says objection heard say.
Hurts. Oh, nice. Oh my god, Red's instance for past few weeks has been like so sassy. I can't. Manya's correct. Intrigue Feline said that.
Yay! Unsealing
I got
information.
my lifetime approval. Sorry.
It's your free pass. Unsealing information regarding Depp's alleged medication was surprising to Baker, who had been following the trial closely on her YouTube channel, as Judge Penny had kept under sealed both parties' personal information, including their medical history. Los Angeles attorney, I mean, okay.
Oh, okay.
Los Angeles attorney Ryan Baker says,
Okay. Hold on. I know
Mhm.
what they're saying. They're saying that unsealing information regarding Depp's alleged medication was surprising to Baker because they're saying that Judge Askerid had kept
under
personal
seal.
information plus medical history. So how did this get out? That's what
Oh,
they're
okay.
questioning.
Probably
Which is a
because
good
it's
question to ask.
probably because it was a random accusation and nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. And it wasn't substantiated by anything. No medical records, nothing.
Unsealing
And
information regarding Depp's alleged medication. Oh, I just read that. Los Angeles attorney Ryan Baker says Depp's team appeared to have the upper hand due to clever legal maneuvering, such as Depp's team fighting hard in pretrial motions against having him undergo a psychiatric evaluation, which Heard had done. I don't think that's what was presented. If I remember correctly, again, I haven't seen the unsealed documents yet.
I can
so...
add.
Oh,
I can tell you what
know
happened.
what? You go. I'm gonna pee.
Okay. So Intrigued Feline from the live chat said, Maanyaa, the one addition, it would be considered if Miss Heard argued some damages in private areas and these pictures were contemporaneous. So are you saying that she was claiming that those pictures had like, oh no, okay, I got it. Like if in those pictures there was some injury, then they could have brought it in on something like that. I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you about this whole thing about um Depp's team fighting hard in pretrial motions against having him undergo a psychiatric evaluation. And Intrigue Feline can correct me again if I'm wrong. It was Amber who claimed that she had PTSD and other trauma and other stuff due to Johnny Depp's due to Johnny Depp's you know interpersonal violence or and all that stuff, or domestic violence or abuse and all that stuff. Johnny Depp didn't allude to that. He did allude to that in the trial, but he didn't talk about any psychological trauma. Amber Heard did that, so that gave the Johnny Depp's team the you can say excuse, the reason, a good reason to ask her to undergo psychiatric evaluation. It was based on Amber Heard's own claims. She brought them in and gave Johnny Depp's team a chance to look at it and examine it through experts, the psychological trauma. So, an intrigued feline from the live chat says, Miss Heard made it material to the case, yes. Tied it to the op-ed, yes. That she got a PTSD from the other Waldman statements. Exactly. She brought it up, and that's why it gave the chance to Johnny Depp's team to say, okay, prove it. Let our experts evaluate you. It's not like it was clever legal maneuvering, and so yeah, it was clever legal maneuvering that Depp didn't claim any PTSD or psychological trauma, but you can still be abused, physically abused, and not have trauma or psychological trauma or something like that. So yeah, or you did have that but you have recovered from it.
The
That's possible.
next bit goes into that, I think, a little bit. Says, quote, Amber Heard made emotional distress or post-traumatic stress an issue in the case. Because she made that an issue, she had to submit to a psychiatric evaluation, he says, referencing a clinical psychologist testifying that she had diagnosed Heard with borderline personality disorder. I think they're talking about Dr. Curry, which is
Yes.
I feel like this is not quite getting
What they
the
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I don't think this is a good representation, but I don't think it's a wrong representation. Quote, that's pretty damning. Then you are waiting for the other person to get up and say something about Johnny Depp, but Johnny Depp never got evaluated. He never had to submit because he didn't make emotional distress or post-traumatic stress any kind of issue in the case. Same goes for Heard's team, accusing Depp of, quote, modifying photos of his bruises and handing over snippets of chopped audio recordings. During trial, the court heard how the actress allegedly edited images of her injuries, but claims of Depp doing the same thing had never gained the same traction. Text between Heard and Depp's former assistant, Stephen Deuters, about Depp's allegedly kicking Heard in 2014 were permitted into court, despite the exchange being used in Depp's failed libel trial against the British tabloid The Sun. Okay,
I can ask.
Manya's just got this. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just here to read the article.
I'm sorry. you can.
I'm
You
gonna
say
go.
first, then
I'm
I'll
gonna go make a tea. No.
Yeah, no. So Duda said that Amber Heard told me that Johnny Depp kicked her. I never said I saw Johnny Depp kick Amber. She said, "Did you see what he just did?" And I was like, "I don't know. I didn't see it." But because she was so, what do you say?
Adamant.
Not adamant. She was very, very
Aggressive?
fragile and aggressive at that time. So they would agree with her to placate her.
Sure.
And that's what abusers do. They abuse you and they are aggressive till they wear you down, and all you do is agree with them. And that's what Amber Heard did. Her team was even like abused by her. So that's what it was. And people saying that Dudas admitted it in a text. No, Amber Heard told him, "Oh, Johnny Depp kicked me," and Dudas were like, "Okay, I'll tell Johnny that." And Johnny was like, "Really? I did that?" Because he couldn't believe he could have done that, and we don't know if he did
And
that.
we know that he was very sick on that plane from
Yeah,
Amber's audio clip.
exactly. And then Amber changed her testimony, I think. So first she said he tried to trip her, and then she said he kicked her.
In the
So
back.
which is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each of these wins played a role in how Depp's team was able to successfully shape the case to their benefit months before heading to the trial. I really feel like this has less to do with how good of a job Depp's team was able to do and how haphazardly awful Amber's position was to begin with. She had nothing going in, so of course Johnny Depp's team had advantage.
You know, actually Amber Heard had the advantage because defamation is hard to prove, especially when you're a celebrity.
She would have it.
If she would have followed her insurance company's advice and worked with the lawyers they had suggested to hire, maybe she could have won this case. But she was like, "I know better than you fucking morons," and she went with Elaine and Rottenborn, I think so. And it was like chaos. So yeah, so it's a Amber Heard
in
again.
Before Amber's legal team sues her for psychological abuse.
Ooh.
Quote, a lot of court cases generally come down to the quality of legal representation, Ward said. Quote, I think they both had very good representation, but I think some pre-trial releases went Johnny Depp's way and that helped him. I mean, maybe,
No,
but...
Amber didn't have good reputation. Let me tell you, when that incident with the dogs happened, when she went to Australia, her reputation went bloop.
No, I think they meant the legal representation.
Oh,
no. They both had very good reputations before going in.
Yeah,
yeah nobody who knew who Amber Heard was.
Yeah, till she wrote that op-ed.
Well, nobody, no, not even until the op-ed. Nobody knew who Amber Heard was until this court case. If I said, "Hey, did you hear about Amber Heard?" People would be like, "Who?" And you'd say, "The girl in Aquaman." They go, "Oh yeah, okay, I know who you're talking about." On average.
So, I'll give a pushback on that. I think so when Johnny Depp got dropped from his movie roles,
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Beasts, Pirates of the Caribbean, that's when people started asking why, and then they discovered Amber Heard.
Mm.
Um,
That could be.
but she was that's not a good reputation. That's controversial, and so yeah, it's she didn't have any reputation. She had didn't do shit.
Baker offers that Heard's team had some big wins by keeping details of more damaging testimonies and declarations of the court, including from Jennifer Howell and Heard's sister Whitney, noting those details were tightly and narrowly constrained.
What
All
the fuck are you talking
That's
about?
super vague. All
Yeah,
attorneys agree the fight between Heard and Depp will drag on, as both have notified the court that they plan to appeal their respective verdicts, with the likely possibility of Heard using some of her pretrial discovery that didn't make it to the trial as part of her basis for an appeal. Lol. Let's just leave out that Depp had no intention of doing
yeah,
anything until Amber decided to keep going, and it's like, oh no,
yep.
that makes sense.
Oh
Already
yeah,
Heard
like
has complained that she had a quote binder worth of years of notes dating back to 2011 from the very beginning of my relationship that were taken by my doctor who I was reporting the abuse to, end quote, that were deemed inadmissible at trial. Correct. We've been over this. Quote,
yeah,
you could how could they make a judgment? How could they not come to that conclusion? End quote. Heard said of the jury's decision. That's from
Bec-
her interview with NBC. Both
yeah.
parties have until September 5th to file their official appeals, with their award payments on hold until they learn if their appeals will move forward. Heard has made clear that she can't afford to pay Depp the $10 million in damages, recently selling off her California home. Okay. Revealing, reveling
And it's
in his redemption. Redemption means that you've
really,
admitted you've done something wrong, learned better,
and
and
you
that
have
is not
and you
what
have given reparations.
right. That is not what redemption
And
is.
I'll correct that. The award payments are not on hold. Johnny can go after Amber for the payment, and each day Amber does not submit a bond, the whole the whole money that was awarded to Johnny Depp to court, the interest will keep accruing, which is 6%. So, and Johnny Depp can pursue her for that payment. He can do that. And Intrigue Feline from the chat said, wrong, award payments are not on hold. They didn't submit a suspension bond exactly. You have to, if it would have only got on hold if Amber Heard had submitted the whole bond, like which is what was awarded to Johnny plus 6% accrual. That is like throughout the whole this appeal process. I think so. That's what it is. And then she had to pay. She has to pay all the court staff for the appeal process. I don't know where the fuck she will get that money.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a giggle out of the Disney
What
guy talking about how you can fix a lot of Amber's stuff in post
things?
production. Still, there's no signs of an official comeback for Depp on the acting front. When was this published? Because that's not true.
Yeah,
That is absolutely not true. This was
August 6th.
August
August
6th,
6th.
so 2 days ago. That's also wrong. Incorrect.
Yeah,
He is supposedly in the remake of Beetlejuice.
and King Louis, a movie on King Louis. I don't know the number
And
of King Louis.
the perfume ad, which would be considered
Yeah,
acting.
he has been re-signed, re-signed
Six
by
days
Dior.
ago. Oh, I looked at the wrong number. Sorry. I looked at 08 for August 8th and was like, oh, 8/6. Yeah, this was
That happens.
published right before. Yeah, I looked at the wrong number.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Rolling Stones article. I'm not going to read any more of that shit. Garbage. All right, good job. You're garbage. Go away. So I was sent this one, The Bleak Spectacle of Amber Heard Johnny Depp Trial. And I don't think we're going to go through this whole thing because, you know,
I think so. It might be similar to what we just read, isn't it?
it's a little bit more technical. But I do want
Oh,
to just
okay.
give you an idea of the beginnings of sort of what this is about. Yesterday afternoon, a Virginia jury found Amber Heard liable for defaming her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. Officially, it was the conclusion of a 6-week defamation trial between two relatively obscure celebrities.
Which one is that you're looking at?
This is read the uh, present age. It's the second link I sent you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. Oh, the red present page. Oh, okay. Got it. My bad, my bad.
How a washed up celebrity, men's rights activists, and true crime stans convinced millions of Americans to buy into a conspiracy theory.
What?
This was on June 2nd.
What the fuck?
Yesterday afternoon, Virginia jury found Amber Heard liable for defaming her ex-husband Johnny Depp. Officially, it was the conclusion of a 6-week defamation trial between two relatively obscure celebrities. In reality, it was the culmination of the largest explosion of online misogyny since Gamergate. And a
Okay,
chilling
you
version.
gotta watch my video if you want to know exactly what happened in Gamergate. This is so bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit on this. Sorry.
A chilling vision of the future of the internet.
Please. It was Miss. Oh god.
Listen, I am totally impressed with what the internet pulled off during this trial. It was fucking mwah, never change, internet. Never change.
No, never ever.
The future is now, old man.
Because I have realized that the internet can hold the mainstream media accountable. And the mainstream media is pissed at that they can't control the narrative anymore. And I'm so glad for it.
There is one thing about Johnny Depp that I don't like. One thing that I like absolutely I'm like, no bueno. And it's the same thing that I think about Marilyn Manson, and it's the same thing that I think about a lot of like high profile men. Stop going with women in their 20s. You fucking idiots.
What's this fascination of dating younger women?
This always happens. Why? Stop it.
But you know what? I would say in Amber Heard's case, I would say she catered her personality. She actually morphed her personality around.
Oh yeah, she was absolutely behaving like a predator.
That Johnny Depp would. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she read the books that Johnny Depp liked, listened to the music, talked about artists that Johnny Depp would,
yeah, she absolutely manipulated him. However,
yes,
stop getting with women in their 20s when you are old enough to be their dad.
Yeah,
just a piece of advice.
Yeah, because and also Amber was 23. That's very young.
I don't care about that. I don't care. She knew exactly what she was doing. This is not whether or not she's old enough to make whatever decision. This is not about whether or not he's taking advantage of her. That was clearly not the case in this situation. This is a general piece of advice. Do not date people that could be your parent or you could be the parent of.
Yeah.
General piece of advice. No bueno.
Why can't you marry someone in your age
That's the question, right? This is a question that needs to be asked both ways. Why aren't you dating somebody in your own age pool? For both the person who is older and also the person who is younger.
Exactly.
At the center of this case is a widely plausible evidence-backed story of abuse. Depp and Heard met in... plausible evidence-backed story of abuse. Okay, let's see where this goes. Depp and Heard met in 2009 while filming Rum Diary. She was 23 and he was 46. They were both dating other people at the time, but flirted on set and bonded over a shared passion for books, art, and poetry.
There we go.
A fabricated shared passion for books, art, and poetry.
Oh, well, what happened to my camera? What the bloody hell? Oi!
Ah!
My camera just gave up on me.
Bye, Maanyaa.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Smitty's like, adults are adults.
Listen.
Adults are adults. Math is math.
Feline, this is what I'm saying. General piece of advice. There will always be exceptions where it can where it can work out. These are just important questions to ask. Like I said, there's a difference between you don't burn the whole boat down because there's one red flag.
Yeah.
It's just something to acknowledge and keep an eye on until it escalates. Anyway.
Yeah.
They eventually split from their respective partner and began dating in 2012. Depp was sober when they first met, but as the relationship deepened, he began drinking again. I can't imagine why. In her testimony, Heard
Yeah.
described him disappearing for days at a time, then reappearing as a different person. He accused her of whoring herself in Hollywood and grilled her about auditioning for roles that involved sex scenes. That was just what she said, he said.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
It's hearsay. We don't have anything. Johnny Depp has done nude um photo shoots with his previous co-stars, girlfriends, etc., etc. So accusing someone of whoring themselves out and auditioning for roles involving sex scenes, I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. And accusing of herself out, maybe, since we have seen she was cheating with James D. Franco, Elon Musk, and
He
that
might
another
have,
lady.
yeah, he definitely, it's very likely that he accused her of being a whore. I think he said it in a text message at some point. But there is no correlation between the whatever acting role she was taking.
Exactly.
We don't know why he called her a whore.
And when someone's angry at you that you're cheating at them, they will call you a whore or a fuckboy. You get called that when someone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So yeah. Um. So this is all hearsay. This is all what Amber
People in
Heard
their
is
20s
claiming.
should just not date. Just don't.
Yeah. Enjoy your life, man.
At least
build up your life.
At least don't date seriously.
Yeah, maybe that too.
Or date seriously, but don't understand that you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
When he
that
didn't,
life is not over.
when he
if
didn't
a relationship falls apart. Sorry.
When he didn't get the response he wanted, he turned over tables, threw glass, and punched walls next to her head. Allegedly. The first time he hit her, she thought he was joking. Depp was drunk and maybe on cocaine, and Heard asked him what his, quote, "Wino Forever" tattoo said, and the letters were muddled so she couldn't make them out. He thought she already knew and that her question was a way of mocking him. He slapped her. She laughed, so baffled by his response that she thought it must be an expression of his dark sense of humor. So if it was, she would have been okay with it? He slapped her again and again and again. She fell off the couch as he screamed, "You think you're funny, bitch?" Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is
what?
At the center of this case is a wildly plausible evidence backstory of abuse. Where's the evidence so far?
Where's the evidence?
He stormed off, then came back, burst into tears, and apologized. "I believe it," she said on the stand. "I believed there was a line that he wouldn't cross again." So again, this is all she said. He kept his promise for a few months, but the drinking, the paranoia, and the temper slowly turned. It's not paranoia if it's true.
Yeah, what the fuck?
She was cheating on him. He wasn't paranoid. He was correct.
Yeah, this is straight out of her testimony transcript. And I think so they just didn't bother to clarify that this is just what she said. This is them trying to say that the social media is full of misogyny, and all that bullshit. No, you're trying to label social media full of misogyny because you are butthurt. You're butthurt that your narrative didn't go as you planned, and now you're going to label the whole internet, more than half of the internet, as misogynist because they saw right through you. Because more than half of the internet supports Johnny Depp.
As they pretend to not be on social media. Screams became shoves, became slaps, became punches. There should be commas here, but okay. On the last one, on at least one occasion, he has sexually assaulted her, allegedly. After he blew up, he would disappear, then return. This is all just repeating what Amber said on the...
Do we need to read
Okay,
it?
yeah, we're gonna keep going. Aw, get that man a blanket and a pillow. Blah, blah, blah. Heard's story is remarkably unremarkable. Every beat of Heard's narrative, the honeymoon period, the relentless escalations, the one-day apologies followed by day two denials, follows well-established patterns of interpersonal violence. Because she ripped it off.
She ripped it off from her assistant, who confided in her in confidentiality. She took it and she ran with it. Shame on this person, whoever has written this article, Michael Hobbs.
Heard's narrative also matches nearly all the available evidence, even the evidence against her. In 2018, Depp sued the British tabloid The Sun for calling him a wife beater. To defend itself against the UK's notorious ungenerous libel laws, the tabloid called Heard to provide evidence to substantiate its claim. Oh, you mean she did the deposition where she admitted to sending the thing to TMZ and then was like, oh shit, whoops.
Oh, I think so. That was the deposition for the divorce, if I'm not wrong.
No, maybe. She identified 14 instances of violence throughout her 4-year relationship with Depp. I'm not going to go through them one by one. I recommend reading the UK judgment for yourself. I did that. Go watch it. But I'll give an overview of the types of evidence she presented in her testimony. Yeah. So it says photos that were in question, contemptuous communications between Depp and other people, so it doesn't matter. Witnesses, okay, that contradicted each other and her. Tapes that showed her abusing him, and video of him being mad about something and her abusing him more. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Helios for 10 said Chesh's hot take: people in their insert most popular age to marry and start a family shouldn't date. No duh. They should be married and working on child number 3. /S.
Yeah. How is America going to get its supply of, low wage labor? Right? Right? Someone needs to work at Amazon, right?
Bad decisions.
Where are they gonna get them?
I'm being facetious when I say that. I'm not being serious. This isn't serious. It's just a running joke. Okay. This is a lot of documentation. Heard had more evidence in her favor than the vast majority of abuse victims and the bulk of celebrated, widely accepted Me Too cases. And that's not even the best reason to believe her. The most convincing evidence is the big picture. So far, we've been talking about Heard's evidence of individual instances of violence. I mean, you've been doing is talking about what she said and claimed.
Yeah.
You haven't.
What evidence are you talking about?
Oh, these ones. These evidences. This is obviously
no,
the evidence.
They said she had a lot of evidence to back it up. What evidence? Can you link us to it?
No.
Please?
Context matters in domestic abuse cases. Yeah, I agree with that. Context, I don't know a situation where context doesn't matter. And the context of this one is Depp's well-documented history of misogyny, drug abuse, and violent outbursts.
Where? Bitch, where?
So that would be this thread here. Let's take a look. A thread on Johnny Depp's violent past, mistreatment of employees, arrest, violence in relationships, and more. Woo!
Can you give me that link? Okay.
You have that already.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. When 24-year-old Depp couldn't break his contract with 21 Jump Street, he reportedly became an ego monster, set objects on fire, and allegedly punched producers. I feel like if he punched producers? Like, okay, I don't know if you guys have much of an idea of, like, the hierarchy of a film or TV industry. Producers are the people that provide money. And they're not... Yeah. They don't tend to be on set very often, and they don't tend to meet with people directly as often as, say, a director would.
They would usually come in the last stages of the movie where you are editing the movie. I think that's where they're set.
Oh well, depending on the type of producer.
Yeah,
depending on the producer you're dealing with. But
again, this is all allegedly.
Okay. So
why are you
reportedly and allegedly? And
like,
then
what the fuck?
A clip that doesn't link us to anything about something that was typed somewhere. After Fox refused to let him out of his contract, Movie Line reported that Depp had become an ego monster on set and has set fire to his underwear, being deliberately belligerent to producers and even thrown them a punch or two.
What?
How do they know?
How do they know? Movie Line reported. Yeah. That's a fucking shit tabloid. What the fuck?
We're like a few levels of degrees of removal here.
Yeah.
In 1989, Depp assaulted a hotel security guard. He got arrested, charged with assault. Telephones in the lobby were also damaged. He pled guilty, however, the charges were dropped. Okay, so we don't really have any information on this.
Yeah, why why were the charges dropped? That would be good to know,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And they're saying telephones in the lobby were also damaged. This is just an ET like
And
clip
pushing and shoving.
of him coming out of the.
Johnny, were you worried about the impact you
Where's
could
the
have had in
article?
your career?
1989, arrested
Why
but
not
not
link the
convicted
article?
for assaulting a
Because it's
security
shouldn't-
guard.
And he was constantly swearing and pushing and
Then
shoving
why?
and punching.
But he spat on you, kneed you in the groin.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So this guy said that Johnny Depp was pushing and shoving and like kind of throwing punches. Doesn't say anything about connecting, but then also says that he kneed you in the groin and spit on you. It's like, but the charges were dropped.
Why did you drop the charges though?
Yeah.
Why were the charges dropped?
So
Did you start hitting Johnny first and maybe he was defending himself?
well, the answer
know-
is that we don't know, and because we don't know, and he wasn't charged with anything, and there wasn't a full investigation into the case.
They're saying he pled guilty. How are the charges were?
Yeah,
dropped?
but there's a ton of reasons why people will plead guilty to something.
Yeah, and also like they're saying it's a hotel security guard.
In 1989.
Yeah. I don't know if they had cameras at that time in hotels, but yeah, they would have something, and there would be witnesses if there were. But yeah, whatever. The charges were dropped.
In
Okay.
1999, Depp got arrested for threatening to smash a photographer with a wooden plank. Yeah, that's not I don't know if you know this, but paparazzi are annoying as fuck and get threatened all the time for being incredibly intrusive.
Do you know do you remember Princess Diana?
Mhm.
Anyone remember her?
Hmm.
What it ended in? She died in a car crash, you assholes. Yeah, and there are many celebrities who do that, who lash out at photographers for getting hounded. So yeah, he is a human, I guess.
In 2012, Depp was sued by Robin Ecker, a disabled woman who alleged that the actor ordered his security guards to assault her. Alleged that the actor said this.
Yeah.
She stated that they
Yeah.
grabbed her and restrained her wrists. They took her phone away so she was unable to call the police. Let's read this, because this one made me laugh. Quote,
Yeah, okay.
without provocation or prior notice, one of Depp's security guards suddenly grabbed plaintiff Jane Doe from behind, bear hugged her, and tightly grabbed and restrained both of her wrists, the lawyer alleged. A second guard stood in front of her and attempted to wrench. Wait. They took her phone away and she was unable to call the police? Attempted to wrench her phone out of iPhone handset from her hands, which deeply concerned the woman because it was her valuable personal property and contained sensitive data about her patients.
Hold on. Were you using your work phone as your private phone? Bitch, you would not be doing that. Seriously, that has serious repercussions, you asshole.
Also, they took her phone away so she was unable to call the police. That's not in here at all.
Yeah.
This is just a misrepresentation of what this says. But you know what this sounds like to me, right? Just reading this? Somebody being removed from an event.
Yep. And they were miffed about it, or they were like, I'll teach you a lesson. A Karen, in short.
Mm-hmm. The woman specified that the guards were following orders from Depp, who allegedly instructed them to throw the woman to the ground, drug her around, and expose her buttocks. She suffered injuries and went to the hospital. Let's continue. Then the lawsuit claims the guards claimed to be off-duty police officers and forcibly placed her hands in handcuffs against her will. They dragged her on the ground through the theater, causing trauma to her wrists, arms, and body, and making her pants come off her torso and hips, exposing her buttocks to other patrons, the suit alleges. She was then forced out of the venue by Hollywood Paladin staff.
This sounds like she was restrained and she was told, you can either walk or we will drag you out. And she chose not to walk and she was dragged out.
The lawsuit says the woman
happens.
has to wear back and wrist braces and is unable to perform normal tasks or return to work, that her existing medical conditions were made worse. You see Ivy.
Where does it say
Irvine,
where does it say she went to where does it say she went to hospital?
Doesn't. At least not in the clips they're providing. Medical school teacher is suing Johnny Depp, claiming the actor's bodyguards assaulted her, handcuffed her, dragged her around, and threw her to the ground during an Iggy and the Stooges concert. The woman who says she is legally handicapped alleged the lawsuit filed Monday that that the bodyguards were acting under direct orders from Depp. The bodyguard also exposed her buttocks to other patrons. The lawsuit alleges.
What happened to that lawsuit, honey?
Good question.
Why aren't you talking about that?
Good question. In 2008, Depp was sued by Greg Rocky Brooks.
18.
Sorry, in 2018. Depp was sued by Greg Rocky Brooks, who alleges that Depp screamed at him, "Who the fuck are you? You have no right to tell me what to do," and punched Brooks in the ribs twice. Johnny confirmed this in an interview. We've talked about this one, actually. It went nowhere.
Yeah. And Johnny confirmed this in an interview. Yeah, okay, so he admitted he did something wrong.
I have freely admitted, and it's known, yes, I have been arrested for assaulting a hotel room worker once, and I smacked the local manager of the location manager on the set of a new stalled project, City of Lies, a film about the murder of Biggie Smalls, and he called the cops on me. I went to jail in New York. Okay, great, fine. So we've talked about this one. This is the one where people stepped up and other people on set stepped up and defended Johnny because this guy was allegedly harassing a homeless person.
Yeah, and it looks like Johnny Depp accepts where he does something wrong, where he has done something wrong. But in all these above, if the above were true, he would have accepted it. Like he actually accepts. And what the fuck?
There may or may not have been a mini hiccup there, but let's continue.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
In 2018, Depp was also sued by his bodyguards, who alleged that they were forced to protect the actor from himself and his vices. You mean when he was with Amber? Were denied breaks and meals, had to get involved with illegal substances and work overtime without getting paid. Johnny Depp's legal entanglements grew on one Tuesday after two men who say they worked as security for Pirates of the Caribbean star filed a suit against the actor. Their suit, filed in Los Angeles Supreme Court, alleged that they had denied overtime pay as well as meals protection for Depp. They also alleged that they were taxed with responsibilities. Bodyguards was forced to protect defendant Depp from himself and his vices while in public, becoming caretakers of him.
What happened to that lawsuit again? What happened? Did he win? Did they win? Or did they settle out of court? What happened? Why are you not telling us what happened with these lawsuits, you asshole?
2019. This is allegedly Josh Drew charging into his into Depp's apartment or into Josh's apartment?
I think so. It's Depp's apartment, which he thinks that belongs to him for some reason.
While screaming and aggressively spitting on his face. Okay, so I don't know if he means spitting in his face or like when he's talking he's spitting, or if you mean he's like aggressively spitting at you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Some people, when they talk aggressively, the spit comes flying out of their mouth. Yeah. But again, so the top one where you said like in 2018, I think so by that time they had divorced, if I'm not wrong, in 2018.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. And Josh Drew is like, he's a friend of Amber Heard. And we know in the trial what jury said was they I think so the jury member who came forward and gave an interview, they said they disregarded the witnesses because it was he said and she said, and they went by the audio clips and all the other documents
directly
that they saw.
Stuff. Yeah. Elizabeth Mars testified that Depp charged towards her while screaming and swinging a large bottle. She was extremely scared and ran away to hide from him. Okay. I mean, all right. Again, this is testimony, and this is I don't understand. Like, why is this convincing to people? Elaine Barkin, who had a sexual relationship with Depp, testified that he was extremely controlling. Yeah, we talked about this. Barkin testified that Depp threw a bottle of wine. No, it did. No. She changed that. She said she didn't know if it was a bottle of wine or what it was a bottle of.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Moving on from Barkin, because In 1994, oh, we're back to 1994. Depp, 31, got in a fight with then girlfriend Kate Moss, who was only 20. Okay, that's way less of a fucking age gap there, but whatever. He completely destroyed their hotel room, having to pay nearly $10K in damages when was arrested. Kate was in the middle of the room, completely shaken up. Well, I mean, she came to the trial, so take this for what you want.
Take an L on that.
Yeah. Depp told Rolling Stones that he gave Moss severe beatings.
Yeah,
I think he went straight for the
take an L
romance
on that.
jungler shit like whether I beat her though. I probably told him, quote, yeah, she gets a severe beating. That's not him admitting anything.
Yeah, that's just them making allegations. It's not even Kate Moss.
Oh no.
Kate
Okay.
Moss admitting this. She said that in her testimony, Kate Moss said he was never violent with me.
31
Never
and
close to violence.
31 and 20 is 11 years, but it's I will take 31 and 20 over 20 year
46
difference.
and 23.
Yeah.
46 and 23. Yeah,
Yeah.
half the age. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like how 20-year-olds are treated like children and
no.
viewed as children. 20 people who are in their 20s are not children. In 1989, 26-year-old Depp started dating Winona Ryder, who was 17. That's yikes. Moved her to the state where the age of consent was under 18, and her parents confirmed that he tried to marry her. He tried marrying his underage girlfriend at the start of their relationship. I mean, Winona Ryder hasn't said she had problems with him, so I don't know. Winona said in an interview that she checked herself into a mental hospital when she and Depp broke up. In another interview, she mentioned his violence, saying that the boyfriend she had at 18, Johnny, would smash everything.
Was it 17 or 18? Can you guys decide? Hold on. So I'm looking at the screenshot that they presented. It's like it also helped to have the most wanted boyfriends on the planet. Like Brad and Angela, not Ryder says, you guys were cool, her father qualifies. You performed a wedding and you stopped a wedding, she says. What? We love Johnny, but you were 17. Okay. Like the baby I called my parents. It was one of the few times you said no when your father says no. Johnny was angry at us for stopping the wedding. We had dinner soon after and I didn't get a bad vibe. Okay.
So Johnny had no issue with what they were doing. And no, like, he dragged her, he did this, he did that. None of these things say what they're claiming they say.
Yeah, and also like,
do I think a relationship between a 26-year-old and a 17-year-old is appropriate? No, I don't think it's appropriate. But did he do anything illegal, or did he do anything inappropriate? I don't know. I wasn't there.
So, and if you look at the next screenshot, she says like where she checked herself into mental hospital and saying that her boyfriend when she was 18 would smash everything. So it says her brief stay in the psychiatric ward when she was 20 is still a vivid memory at the tail end of long blah blah blah. Okay, so the next thing, the scene where I trashed my dressing room was my last scene. I remember my first boyfriend used to smash everything at 18. Everything is dramatic. But she doesn't say who the boyfriend was. That's just you alluding to the fact that it might be Johnny Depp.
Well, she's also saying that it seemed dramatic to me at the time because I was young and wasn't sure what was going on, but looking back on it, it wasn't really anything. It's the equivalent of seeing like
okay,
it's the equivalent. She is pulling from an experience she had to do an act, and they're trying to weaponize it against Johnny Depp, and she's already saying that when you're 18, everything seems dramatic. Like, what happened wasn't a big deal. It reminds me very much of he's smashing the cabinets.
Or she saw him perform on the sets.
Sure.
In other scenes about how to smash everything, and that's what she tried to do.
Sure. At no point in this does it say that she felt like she was in danger or anything, so I don't...
And it looks... I don't know where's the article, though? No. Are these screenshots from two separate articles, or are they from the same article? Why aren't you linking any articles?
Yeah, we don't have... we also don't have the article for this. We don't know where this is from.
Yeah. That looks like a newspaper clipping before that, but these two screenshots, I don't know where they're from. So I could maybe...
Yeah, so this
Try
is
and look for
all
it.
alleged shit. Okay, so this one is allegations that Amber Heard blackmailed Elon Musk to pay Johnny Depp are creepy even for her. And this, we're gonna have to come back to this one because this is some crazy fucking shit. Actually, hold on, it's not that long. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? We're gonna go
Yep,
fast. This
let's
is from
go.
August 2nd.
Okay.
If the latest reports that Amber Heard had a strategic plan to blackmail Elon Musk to pay Johnny Depp the judgment against her, it's the creepiest thing that we have seen from the actress during her very public spiral, and maybe the creepiest thing from Elon Musk, which says a lot. After starring in and losing one of the most media tactic trials. That was right. Okay. Trials in history, Amber Heard continues to hog the spotlight for different reasons, including her appeal to the verdict because she claims she did not have the money to pay Johnny Depp. That's not. But her newest stunt in some images that were recently leaked of an alleged sex party she had with Rich and the Famous. The information was released on the website House in a Bit, directed by Jessica Reed Cross, making public the daring parties that took place in Los Angeles, where apparently there was alcohol, drugs, and sexual activity, but that's not all. It also revealed some names of the personalities who attended these celebrations, including Elon Musk. The information released is based on various sources, including someone called Gia, a pseudonym used to protect her identity. The article mentions that the parties were themed and addressed satanic themes, costumes, and lesbian orgies, among others. Likewise, it details that Amber Heard attended these parties with some of the richest and most powerful men in the world, but also actively courted other women to attend. Quote, a group of young cowgirls rubbing each other in satanic-style bodysuits on stage, Amber on a throne-like chair in the center, legs spread on display performing sexual acts in a room full of men looking down, end quote, the report says. According to the report, the meetings were attended by tech gods, venture capitalists, founders, top executives, and up-and-coming entrepreneurs, end quote, who would get together once a month to, quote, enjoy wild nights fueled by alcohol, sex, and copious amounts of ecstasy. The same article indicates that Amber played a fundamental role in these events since she was in charge of convincing other young actresses who wanted to further their career and make contact with powerful people. Huh. That doesn't sound like consent. That sounds like coercion.
Yeah.
The report alleges that Elon Musk helped Amber Heard financially during her trial because she threatened to uncover everything that happened at those parties. Quote, Amber was constantly recording Musk. She had a strategy. She was an expert at it. For the damning events to take place, she would make Elon very angry, then record the whole thing on video. Oh, we've never seen that happen before from her. It's similar to what the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial showed. Amber had a knack for getting Johnny angry and then recording the fight without any pretext of the situation, video she used in the trial. If the latest allegations are true, again, allegations, we're not going to condemn Amber Heard for anything we don't know she did.
Yeah.
It shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone given the players involved.
Yep.
I don't know. That's crazy shit. Meanwhile,
that's some crazy shit.
Should we take a break? I don't know how long we've been live for.
I don't know.
That Rolling Stones article was long.
Yeah, that was long.
Oh no, we're okay. We're okay still.
Yeah, we're okay.
All right, let's take a quick break. Let me get some more tea. Let you go to the bathroom if you need to.
Yes,
let our lovely viewers out there get a snack, and we will be right back.
Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't forget the
Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't forget the
Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't forget the
It's going to be fun.
Welcome back. Alright, welcome to the
Hello.
second half of our segment where we're going to talk about this cat journalist lady. We'll probably talk about Proudman a little bit and check on him and on Dauber. Because,
Yes.
fuck me.
Yes.
'Cause-
Kattenberg. Give me Kattenberg. Whatever her name is.
So,
Sorry.
she's recently getting into beef on Twitter.
A lot.
Because of course she is. And there's this person that his name is Ethan that is currently going by the Tarot Comedian, and I'll show you a little bit about this person, like comedy commentary. Right. 1,000 followers, comedian.
Oh, and can you give me the link in the
I
voice
did.
chat,
You
please?
have that.
I have that. Why do I keep missing shit?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry, my links are all over the place. What the fuck?
All right, welcome to the second half where Shit Show 2. This is if Amber is expert, this is level 2 trainees. All right. Okay. So this journalist, this checkmarked NBC in the documentary for this Amber Heard case journalist reaches out to this fucking 1,000 follower Twitter account, this person named Ethan, and says, with her 4K followers,
Instagram. I think so, yeah, right?
no, 4K, no. This is just her additional information, I'm pretty sure. Whatever.
Okay.
Ethan, babe, what the fuck? Since when did you become a Johnny Depp stan? I supported you for over a year, and now I feel silly forever caring. Not that I believe in undying loyalty, but I liked every post, responded to every DM. Now you're shitting on me? Was every nice thing you said a lie? What the hell happened? I thought you were a nice kid. My mistake for trusting strangers, I guess.
Oh, the dramatics. Oh my god.
When
She could give
you're
a
18.
theater performance for Brutus and Julius Caesar and say, Et tu, Brutus?
Et tu, Brutus.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, here's the thing. If you've been responding to every DM, why are you DMing them here where you don't have any DMs with each other?
Yeah. Maybe because he blocked her or something. Maybe she was...
No, it doesn't have the you can no longer or anything like that. And just because you block somebody doesn't mean your message history goes away.
No, I'm saying maybe they were chatting on
Oh,
some other
block them on the other thing. So, but in that case, you're going around a block to...
Yeah, which is harassment.
This person's response is hilarious. Cat, we're the same age. Sit down. Unlike you... Unlike you, I go off of evidence, and the evidence shows you're a terrible person.
So
also, if she liked my posts all the time, she would have known I've been a JD supporter since May. Another little lie from her. And before she tries to say, you asked me for a job before. Yeah, I was looking for virtual assistant jobs earlier this year and asked around in general, and this was before the trial, so I hadn't seen her true colors yet. I actually reached out to her a long time ago to be like, hey, Non Sequitur Show might be interesting to you.
Yeah.
Because I was advised to by somebody else and I can't remember who.
And also, so this guy says he was born in 2000, so he is 22 years old. Wow. And so Tenbarge is also 22 years old. She's younger than us, and she's a reporter at NBC News.
No, I don't mind 20-year-olds having jobs.
No, have job, but she should be she should be doing an internship or something. How come she's a straight up, a reporter for NBC News? I don't get it. Tech and culture reporter for NBC News. Hey, dudes, did you just see her hairstyle and decided that she is an expert in tech and culture? What are her qualifications? I would love to know.
Hey, NBC News, if you want to hire me,
That's a girl.
I
Not
got your
Tenbarge.
tech and culture. Okay. So let's see what she's let's take a look. Let's take a little dive into her Twitter and see what she's been up to.
Let's go.
Pro Dep YouTuber. Oh, this is the real Laura that we talked about earlier. Received a cease and desist asking her to delete tweets claiming that this person, whoever the fuck this is, a popular pro herd Twitter account. Okay, 21K followers. All right. Account is a woman who works for the PR company that represents Amber. The evidence, they're both black women. Well, it's an inference. Like they're using inference to say, hey, this account and this account are similar, or this person and this account come across the same way. Perhaps they're the same person.
They forget to mention the fact that that person also pointed out how this Camilla account suddenly jumped into the algorithm.
Yes. There's more than just because
suspicious.
it's more than just because they're black. Anybody can use a black avatar.
Yeah. She pointed out that it was suspicious how K4 Milla's account, just based on one thread, just jumped to 20K followers and retweets and all that shit. So they were speculating maybe there's some sort of, something synthetic going on in the background.
And it was merely asked whether they were the same person, says Feline, for some clarification.
Yeah. And yeah. And I was saying, don't harass people. That's fine. But why would you send a cease and desist? They're asking her to delete tweets claiming that K Formula is a popular pro herd supporter.
That may or may not actually be the case.
Yeah. I would love to see the copy of the cease and desist. I don't see that. Has Lauren posted anything like that on her Twitter?
I haven't seen it, but I haven't gone looking. I'm looking at this.
Lauren has.
Yeah, I'm looking at Kattenberg's tweet here, the one I just read off. It's her top tweet. I can send it to you so you can follow along.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yep. Because now we're gonna go. I lost my mouse. Mouse!
Mouse, come back. So yeah, Intrigue Feline saying Laura has not shown anything, and I don't think so she has even deleted anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from her saying that she's gotten a cease and desist either, but so how does Kat know she's got a cease and desist letter?
Yeah, it's possible that they sent it to her, maybe. I don't know.
Let's take a look at the article. Pro Johnny blah, 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 blah. Did Kat write this?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, let's go, Kat. Let's see what you got. Or not.
Blah blah blah, don't care, blah blah blah, don't care, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. I'm looking for okay, is this it this you question mark tweeted Wednesday along with a deadline article announcing Shane Communications hiring White. Her and her followers then appeared to compare White, a black woman, to a drawing of a black woman that okay, no, that's not what had happened. It was about okay. No relation to the Miss White has no relation to Camilla's Twitter account. Miss White is never posted to at and doesn't know the identity of the real Camilla. They said the cease and desist letter sent to Brock Owen from Shane Community Company. Do you have a link to this? Where was this cease and desist shown? How do you have it?
How do we believe you? Hold on.
This is what I was looking for.
Hold on. I'm gonna retweet this shit and I'm gonna say show don't tell. You know what I mean? I don't believe her.
I said every time that she goes against me, Camilla tweeted Thursday her profile picture is a popular drawing of a black woman by Sam Yang, a Toronto-based artist with 2 million Instagram followers. Yang posted the drawing on Instagram, and you just took it?
Yeah. Did the person tell her that she sent a cease and desist? What? God.
The F9 key doesn't do anything. It does nothing. I'm not that woman, move on, tweeted, okay, that's nothing, blah, 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 Twitter account, 2,000 followers, blah, 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 blah. Spoken in defense of 300 many of likes, don't care, blah 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 blah. The conclusion of the trial, blah 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 blah. So there is no link whatsoever here that actually shows what is said in the cease and desist, or where
Yeah.
she got the information of the cease and desist.
Yeah, nothing.
Great.
And this is a reporter. Right. God.
Sources, please.
Disappointing. So disappointing. Like,
Pro-Dep YouTuber, blah, 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 blah. Brockovin, many YouTubers internet who covered the Dep trial, blah, blah, blah. Now that the trial is over, she has pivoted to attacking her supporters, including creators and journalists, blah, 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 blah. Both the PR professional deny that they are the same person. There's no evidence. Where is the cease and desist?
yeah.
There has been a push from Depp's base to legitimize the internet journalist who support Depp. Lady, you're an internet journalist. Okay, listen. Holy shit. Do you think people are buying your articles in the grocery store? What the fuck do you think you are? You're a journalist on the internet producing content for the internet.
The cognitive dissonance of this idiot. You maudlin, braggadocious, dyspeptic nincompoop, sorry excuse of a homo sapien. What the fuck?
You're the fucking... Whoa.
Okay,
You're the tech reporter.
You know what? What I'm gonna do? Where was that? What paragraph it is?
I don't know.
We are hard to press understand. Where she said internet reporter? That's what she said, right?
Oh my god. Where did you post this? Where are you talking about this? I'm pretty sure this is the internet. I'm pretty sure this is social media. The social media only supports Johnny Depp. Blah, blah, blah. Puck, what are you yelling about? Is it because I'm yelling? I'm sorry, Puck. I didn't mean to freak you out. Puck.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to do another thing.
Puck.
I'm gonna quote tweet it again.
Puck, come here. Alright, there's been a push from Johnny Depp's base to legitimize internet journalists. Thanks for letting us know that you don't think you're legitimate. Who support Depp, but these online creators don't follow journalistic standards or ethics, like reaching out to people for comment before you post allegations against them.
This is nothing.
I'm gonna read this again slowly. But these online creators don't follow journalistic standards or ethics, like reaching out to people for comment before you post allegations against them. You mean like that tweet that we saw from Ethan? That was that you reaching out to him before making allegations? Is that what that was supposed to be?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Is that what that was supposed to be?
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say these online creators don't follow journalistic standards or ethics? You mean that they don't have a board? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't follow like the FCC rules? Is that what you're talking about? Because
yeah.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the reason why people aren't believing and trusting in people like you and the and NBC News is because you're not following journalistic fucking integrity or standards or ethics.
Yeah, God, this lady is so cognitive dissonance. That's what I'm saying. She is so oblivious to her own position.
You'll notice I have turned most replies off on this thread.
Yeah, because so that I can spew my fucking bullshit narrative.
This is to protect my sources, both black women who have endured extreme forms of online harassment. Black feminists have long been on the front lines of harassment.
Oh, hell no. This is okay, first of all,
press X to doubt
that she was harassed. Yeah. First need evidence to account for the fact that she was harassed. And that she was harassed for being black?
Listen, I just want to say...
She wasn't harassed for being black, you asshole!
I just want to say thank you very much to this white woman for protecting all black women. who who definitely asked for her help and input.
The white savior. Okay.
White savior!
Burn. Burn. And I can say that because I'm from India.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Oh god. This woman is so oblivious.
The audacity.
The audacity. Seriously, the audacity of this fucking asshole. Like, oh god. To protect your sources, number one, we don't know where the season desisted. We don't know that there is any evidence that this woman was harassed and that she was harassed because she was black. She wasn't harassed because she was black, you asshole. Stop trying to weaponize stuff that is not related to the topic.
How about stop trying to weaponize black people in your favor,
Yeah.
white savior?
Yeah, she could have just talked about like, oh, okay, this is just a chick doing her job and she's getting harassed. You know why? Press X to doubt. She has nothing to back it up. So she has to bring in an extra flavor and try and spin it at racism. Asshole. Both Camilla and PR professional denied that they're the same person. There's no evidence. She did put out a statement which Kurt, I think so, kind of countered,
Colonel Kurtz.
point by point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Journalists like myself, definitely not an internet journalist,
Yeah.
have also been a target of pro-Depp lies and conspiracies. This article is the first time I've ever communicated with anyone at Shane Communications, the PR firm that works with Amber Heard. They provided me a copy of the letter sent by their lawyers. But you didn't give anybody any information about what was actually in there. And a cease and desist
Where is it?
doesn't mean... Okay, here's the thing. A cease and desist doesn't
means
mean that
shit.
anybody actually did anything. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
remember when we all made those fucking stupid-ass parody songs about Katie Joy sending all these fucking letters to everybody demanding that they retain information that they don't have.
Yeah. It's like, God. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. if
Hey,
there's a
listen,
cease and
you,
desist.
stop doing that thing you're not doing. Okay.
I'm already.
Why do
not
you feel that?
doing
I want to know why she feels the need to just put that out there. Like, who asked? This article is the first time I've ever communicated with anyone at Shane Communications. Is it? Because now I'm questioning. This is like walking into a room and claiming that there are no mind readers in the room. Well, I didn't consider that there were mind readers in the room, but now I'm
Okay.
thinking about it.
A copy. She said a copy of. Can you hear
They
me?
provided me a copy of the letter sent by their lawyers.
And she said that the cease and desist letter sent to Bokovan from Shane Communications, a
Mhm.
copy of which was obtained by NBC News. Where is the fucking copy? You can redact the addresses on it and still show the copy. Where the fuck it is? I don't think so it exists. I'm going to like tag now NBC in this. I'm like, do you have a copy? Then can we please have a look at it? You can redact the personal info.
There was only
Right?
one little bit that was actually in the article that quoted the this is the thing. When you have no integrity, no one believes you. Your reputation is in the trash bin, and that means that everything you're presenting has to come with this other shit. Otherwise, people just don't believe that what you're saying is actually there. Let's see if I can find it. I've always prided myself on having an outstanding reputation. Oh, good for you.
Oh yeah, patting your own back because no one else would.
Okay, quote, Miss White has no relation to Camilla's Twitter account. Miss White has never posted to Camilla at Camilla and does not know the identity of the real Camilla, said the cease and desist letter.
So the lady on the LinkedIn, right?
Quote, we are hard pressed to understand why you think Miss White is Camilla is it because both women are African American? Regardless, your false allegation. It wasn't an allegation. It was a is this you question mark. That's not an
It was a
allegation.
question.
People might infer that she is, but there might be
Yeah.
an implication that they think that it is, but it is not a definitive statement claiming or an allegation. It is Is you though? That's not. I'm sorry, but this cease and desist is not going to go anywhere because there's literally nothing there. Anyway, your false accusation that doesn't exist against Miss White has resulted in a steady stream of harassment and threats by people who believe your claim that you didn't make and are like-minded with respect to Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard defamation case. Reached by phone, White said that she is not affiliated with the Camilla's account. Yeah, but nobody believes that ever. That's not good enough. If people think that you're an account, you good luck.
Again, I would love to see the examples of how she has been harassed and threatened because I don't believe it. I don't fucking believe it. JD's fans are too busy propping JD up right now and savoring the victory.
Well, and here's the thing. Even if she is getting harassed, you then have to take the additional step to show who is doing it and what their
Yeah.
motivations are, and good luck.
For all we know, there could be trolls who are pretending to be Johnny Depp fans who might be harassing and threatening you just to make Johnny Depp look bad, or Johnny Depp's whole fan base look bad. Who knows? So you have to confirm where they're coming from. I would love to see a screenshot or two, but there's nothing here. There's not even a copy of the cease and desist letter.
I hope you read this story to get a sense of the online harassment people, especially black women, face. Why is there a comma there? Oh, I see. Never mind. That's correct. I hope you read this story to get a sense of the online harassment people, especially black women, face just for sharing opinions and evidence that contradicts mainstream narrative. Are you the mainstream or not?
She's not.
Are...
She's the mainstream, yeah. She's the mainstream.
So what do you mean mainstream narratives?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or just working at a PR firm. Or just working at a PR firm. Oh, you mean like those skirts your buddy Dauber was putting out there? People just doing their jobs?
Yeah. We have an update on that too. Michelle Dauber.
Just before
Karma has finally caught up with her.
Just before we go over to Michelle Dauber, which I'm just gonna type I can't find her. What am I spelling wrong here?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Michelle Dauber. I don't have her pulled up yet.
ML Dauber.
Oh, ML Dauber.
That's yeah. I remember.
I don't see her coming up.
Did she block you? Hold on, let me put it in
There. Oh, I got blocked finally. It took long enough.
Okay. Do you want?
That's
maybe
okay.
you can log out and.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I
can give you screenshots.
It's okay. I got it. Hold on.
You got it. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna pull up the incog. Uno momento outside viewers. It will take a moment to switch over.
Yeah. Should we cover the thread that kind of I'm lost for words today. Fuck.
You
okay? Lack of sleep, guys. Yeah, I'm just. I told you I didn't sleep at all. That's what happens when you don't sleep past your bedtime. Debunked. That's the word. Fucking word. Oh my goodness. Brain fart. The biggest brain fart I've ever had. That thread which debunked Camilla's the whole thread. Do you want to go through it today or maybe sometime next time?
I don't know if we have time this time.
Okay. Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll get those two threads and then we'll do them side by side and we'll look like one and then the other and then one and the other and then.
I think so. We won't have to do a lot because that person has posted screenshots from that thread. Yeah, and they've gone tweet by tweet. So it's a pretty good thing. You can cover it in a separate segment, you know, a 1 hour segment or something if you want to. So yeah. But yeah, I guess maybe it might be good to cover that separately so that we can have a look at it objectively and then kind of have a lot of time to just add our own stuff to it, our own opinion also to it, I guess.
You guys remember how many tweets they were like, "Oh my god, there's all these tweets. It's a social media campaign." It was only in the thousands. For Amber against Amber Heard.
Yeah. I think so for Johnny it was like billions, wasn't it?
You guys, did obsessed Depp fans hack the account of someone I know? Question mark. I got a DM marked as suspicious content. This is getting really weird. Hey, at Twitter support, why aren't you addressing all the harassment of women, which is so bad it's trending on your own platform?
No, it's not trending. It's not trending for me. I don't know.
No.
Okay, so what do the screenshots say?
It says suspicious content saying, hi, what happened? Did someone hack your account? And then a screenshot that says case ID number, which you should probably have blacked that out. Hi,
Yeah, why
we
are you
will. Yeah, you might wanna not have that showing, because that can lead to some people finding information that you might not want them to have.
Smitty from the live chat saying harassment of women, like calling them skirts if they step out of your imaginary drawn line. I added to that, but that I think so Smitty will agree with me.
Hi, we will remove the verification badge of your account. Your account has been reported anonymously for non-compliance with our policies. We understand how important the verification badge is to your account. If you think that our decision is not correct, you can use this to appeal. And then it cuts off.
Oh, karma coming
Well,
for Dabber.
I mean, is it? This doesn't have a picture on it, and it doesn't show who the fuck sent this. And
And I
as
think
far
so
as
her
I know,
verification.
this is not how Twitter verification works.
Yeah, and also her verification badge is still there.
So I think that's fake, but okay. What do you
I don't
mean
know. And
hacked your friend's account? Who the fuck is this?
who uses the lights on setting on Twitter?
Yeah, what the
Seriously.
hell is wrong with you? What are you thinking? History gives you a sentence or two. I don't fucking care. 100 years from now, the lines in historical news, whatever the fuck this obsessed Depp fans can. Obsessed Depp fan fucked around and found out from my website regarding this situation. The unfounded online harassment has gotten out of hand. Oh, this is from this lady. Wait, what?
What?
I'm kind of confused. Because this person is not this person.
No,
And this
so
person. Oh,
they're
this is the
saying
person that is that there. This person asked if this person was this person. Got it.
no.
Caught up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got there.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, I got it. I got it. It took me a minute. The unfounded online harassment has gotten out of hand, which, with addresses of my loved ones being posted on the internet. So, for the record, I am not Camilla, nor have I ever communicated with this page. I had no idea either of the pages existed prior to the situation and was only made aware of their existence and original thread by an email that was sent to my personal email. One, I specifically head diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts for some of our clients. Okay. Two, I was not hired to work on this case. Per the original article posted by Laura, I was hired in March. It is public knowledge that our firm did not begin work on this case until May. Oh, sucks to be you.
Hold on. Hold on. What does the case have to do? You're not a legal representative. You're a PR person.
Yeah.
Why would you be hired for a case? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, they might call the situation a case, I guess.
But then she's saying that she was hired in March and
No.
you did not begin working in May. So you were hired and you were working on this case then.
I was not hired
What
to
are
work
you
on this
trying to
case.
say?
Per the original article posted by Laura, I was hired in March. It is public knowledge that our firm did not begin work on this case until May.
So she was hired in March. So she did some work on this case.
I have never
Why-
done grassroots social media management. My resume and LinkedIn very clearly say, quote, executed 40 plus events for grassroots movie promotion for studios, including. That's grassroots social media. Promotion is social media.
Yeah, what the fuck? If you do movie promotions, you will go to social media.
This was done in addition to an internship I had in 2015. I did social media management work for a few small companies also in 2015 and have not done it since, hence both being categorized under my freelance work.
Hold on.
So
in one sentence you're saying you never did it, and then you're saying, yeah, I did it, but it was way back. Really?
For somebody who does PR work, this is really bad.
Yeah, no wonder Amber's PR is just
Hi. I'm Chesh. I've done a good amount of PR work. You can take a look at my resume by watching an entire situation called the Non Sequitur Show, and you can watch somebody's reputation go from here to here in half of a second. As soon as I stopped working with them. Please hire if you would like to hire me. Please email me at my email that is on my about page.
On the YouTube channel.
I almost want to retweet this and be like, "Hi, who does she work for? What's the name of the firm?" I don't remember. I'm just gonna hi at this firm. I read the open letter from your PR person, and I would like to offer my services. You take a job in PR. Yeah. 4. I have both an undergraduate and master's degree and am currently working on my doctorate. It makes no sense that I would be wasting my degrees and skills by spending time posting on social media professionally. I also do not. That's not a good argument. That just because that's the opposite of a good argument. That's a bad argument.
Yeah, that's. You don't use social media.
I also do not know how to edit images.
That thread did not edit images, I think, if I'm not wrong. That account is not editing images. You can ask someone else to do it. Right? You can ask someone else to edit the.
I'm gonna go apply to Shady Shane Communications.
God, this is so pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
Okay. You're a PR person. How can you not have any social media experience or any experience in any of this? How do you have what's it say? Oh, what are you a master's degree in and not know how to do basic photo editing? Like I X to doubt somebody. Oh, hold on. You're telling me that she didn't edit any of this photo of her in her profile. That's not a filter.
I don't know.
That's not a filter?
Where?
Her profile picture.
I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't know if it's her profile. Is it her profile?
I don't know.
I don't think so. This just says open.
It says from my website.
From my website regarding. So her website can be. What's her website?
It's using the same name. I don't know what her website is.
Yeah, why wouldn't you link it to your website? I don't get it. Hold on.
I don't know, she's bad at apparently promotion and PR. Although works for a PR firm. Did a fucking internship and sucks at this shit.
Yeah.
Alright. People have downloaded oh god, blah blah blah. I have both an undergraduate master's degree. I would be wasting my degree skills by spending time on social media. I also do not know how to edit images. People have downloaded my resume, gone through my website and LinkedIn where I list my skills. None of them include anything image related. The design portion of my website is for items I commission others make for college courses. So for your work in college, you had other people do your work? Is that what you just said? The cartoon photo of me with an orange shirt is a photo from a company I used to work at. Without posting their website here, the company had cartoon images made for every employee. All the images are on the same page of their website, all right next to each other. Regarding my Pinterest account, I am a black woman with natural hair. I absolutely like art that looks like me. Why would I not want to use art like those pinned on my artboard to plan for decorating my home? ? So I guess one of the things that is tying her to this other account is she Pinterest liked that, or Pinterest pinned that image that other account is utilizing.
Yeah.
I have always prided myself on having an outstanding reputation. In turn, I am taking legal action against Laura. Okay. Just a heads up, journalists reach out to the person before making false accusations. You're my mom's age, and I'm your daughter's age. Can you imagine someone doing this to your child?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Can you be professional and not bring emotion into it? I don't know.
I pride myself on having an outstanding reputation. But you're as old as my mom. She has edited a picture of herself in on her Pinterest profile pic. This is hilarious. God, does she? I don't have a Pinterest, so I don't.
And also, like, Laura says that I didn't pull her up because she's a black person, like the Twitter profile. She said because this person was Miss Hood's, communications person and spokesperson. And so she's like, yeah. And I don't, yeah, I'm looking at all the, um, I'm looking at all
I'm
her,
just looking to see if she's actually fucking posted. Leave me alone. No, I don't
yeah,
want to
no.
log in. Fuck off.
So, and Laura Bokov
No,
has not deleted her tweets about that.
of course not.
She doesn't have to.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, so I think so that Twitter account might be hers. I don't know because I found her website and the open letter that's on it.
Oh, the one I was looking at, yeah.
Yeah, it's on there.
Oh my
So
god,
it's a
this is gonna be a dick. It's not gonna let me go any further without signing in.
yeah. So
Here we go. Important thread on coercive control. Oh god, I want to have a conversation about coercive control, but not today.
her website is so basic. Seriously.
Our other one was Proudman, right? So things aren't going good for Michelle Dauber, and this Camille situation is not
Yeah.
not looking too
They
spicy.
try to make it racist. They're trying to twist it as something racist, but it's not. It's not actually. I think so. What Laura was trying to say was that the previous profile pic that this account was using, the Twitter account was using, is the same as what Christina White had on one of her professional profiles, the cartoon version of her.
I mean, to be fair, that would be a good argument for her. I used the same picture. They're a whatever picture that you can get from anywhere. That would have been a good fucking argument,
Yeah,
and been like, I don't know, we just haven't, instead of this weird fucking shit. But the thing is if that picture, oh no, they said that was a picture from an artist in Toronto, but if that picture is from an artist in Toronto and that artist in Toronto did the pictures for their company, then that is a
Then
picture
it's
of her that
copyrighted.
then some random person just found and decided to use? Like, sus though?
That's copyrighted material, I guess.
Well, it would be copyrighted material, but if they posted it on their website, anybody can just like click and grab it, right? So, are you gonna go after them for copyright? Is the company gonna do that? Is like,
The
but
company she was working for, their website just vanished.
oh,
Interesting.
For some people, it took thousands of pages of unsealed documents to support a victim of domestic abuse. For others, we could see through the misogyny, gaslighting, abuse for what it was. Thank you, Dr. Proudman. Never change. Never learn.
Never change.
Never educate yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All these Dr. Proudman, Kettenbarge, all these fucking Jesse and fucking Michelle Dauber, they have a very vested interest in Amber for some reason because in the end, if Amber is discredited, they somehow feel that their credibility is on the line, which is true. If you're a journalist and you're a professor, yes, your credibility is on the line. The correct way to regain that credibility will be to acknowledge that you made a mistake, you should have done, and then move forward. But you have decided to double down on your lies, and the internet is not having it. They're like, fuck off. And as far as I can see, Emil Dauber, your verification mark is there, unless you're talking about some other social media profile. I don't know. So yeah.
We were gonna go and talk about this girl one day, but we'll probably get back to it.
Who?
Jessica Taylor.
Who? Oh yes, we should talk about her. We should. Oh, hold on. What does her profile say?
Which one?
Yeah, Dr. Jessica Taylor, Sunday Times best-selling author,
Mhm.
chartered psychologist, PhD in forensic psychology, CEO of Victim Focus, media, TV, radio agent. She has an agency, okay, and she has a website victimfocus.org.uk. Okay. We need to cover her one day.
The problem is like Dr. Proudman actually pushes some things that I would agree with. Right?
Yeah.
Like I would agree with this would be a bad thing if women had to do virginity tests before getting married. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
she does
I
like
think if people want to do that and everybody consents to it, I think it should be that's fine. That's an option I think that should be available to people if they want to. If you want to get your virginity checked, you can go ahead and do that, I guess, if you agree to it. But imposing it? No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and also like Dr. Jessica Taylor also, I'll agree with some of her points that she raises, but I don't know what happens to these ladies. For some reason, when it comes to the Amber Heard, they have suspended all their critical faculties. All their critical faculties, and they are not even, ready to, even entertain the minutia of the doubt that just in case Johnny Depp might be saying the truth and see the things from his side, which have been proven in court. So, yeah,
It's
I'm
a
just
sad
saying.
state of affairs when a live stream sexual violence trial ended up being weaponized to undermine victims as domestic abuse. That just didn't happen. There was
Nope,
not a sexual violence trial.
it wasn't. It was a defamation trial. What the fuck is wrong with you, Proudman?
And
That's what.
you're the one weaponizing it to undermine victims of abuse. Male victims of
Oh,
abuse specifically, and women victims who now, because of your bullshit, think that they can't even report or escape their situations for fear of being sued for defamation. Which they won't
hold
be
on.
and can't be based on that shit.
I retweeted Tenbarge just shit yesterday, quoted it, and I'll send you those links.
Well, we're not gonna look at her right now. We gotta come back to her. She needs her own because we've done one for Proudman, we've done one for Dauber, so we need to do one for Taylor.
Are you saying Jessica Taylor or
Dr. Jessica
I'm talking
Taylor.
about Tenbarge.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. God. Back
Yeah.
to her? Are we back to her? Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you something
It's because
like
the man is the victim of abuse here. Well,
mm, God. Right. Yesterday, I was talking to an account that just went batshit crazy and claimed to be speaking for this Christina lady from LinkedIn. And I was
So
like, what did I get myself into?
this is one of the things I find interesting. So
hmm
Dr. Proudman retweeted, I hate to say I told you so, but we really freaking told you so. So many feminists, like these people, and so many more rang the alarm on this trial and the new kinds of harassment it spawned. And then there's a Guardian article, because of course it's a fucking Guardian.
Yeah.
And let's see, what is the New documents from Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard trial have been unsealed and things have only gotten uglier, blah blah blah. Hear that nervous click click? It's the sound of celebrities quietly removing their likes from various Instagram statements Johnny Depp posted after winning his libel case against his ex-wife, Amber Heard, earlier this year. Approximately a gazillion words have been written about the case, so I'm sure I don't need to recap it. In brief, though, Depp sued Heard for a 2018 op-ed piece in which she said she was a victim of domestic abuse. More than just that, but yes, but didn't explicitly name him, because you gotta throw that in there, as the culprit. The televised trial was a sickeningly sordid spectacle. One lawyer described it as the, quote, litigation equivalent of Squid Game. Heard injured merciless mocking and walked away with her reputation in chatters while Hollywood largely rallied around Depp. Now, however, what a terrible fucking summary. Now, however, it seems that attitudes towards Depp might be souring. Twitter detectives have noticed that Twitter detectives?
What? What world are you living in?
BuzzFeed!
Oh my god. No, 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 no.
Athens said there is no war in Bossing Say. Now, however, it seems that attitude of blah, 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 don't care. What could be behind the great unliking? Probably the fact that more than 6,000 pages of court documents were recently unpleasant information about Depp. Funnily enough, Depp fans were one of the most responsible for blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's just bullshit. Cool, nice article.
Like,
fuck this
This
victim
is
who
what I'm
came.
saying.
Fuck this victim, Johnny Depp, who came forward. Fuck that guy in particular, because he came forward. We're gonna beat on him and shit on him and villainize him as much as we can, so
Yeah,
that way people
because
don't.
he's a man.
So people don't believe him, and the mainstream media are gonna shit on him and his career. We can try to ruin his career, etc., etc. And also, despite the evidence, we're gonna grab everything we can, including more allegations said by this person who has been proven in court.
Hearsay.
Person who has made the allegations, who in court has been proven to be unreliable.
Yeah.
Gaslighting has been alleged, blah blah blah, ex-girlfriend, blah blah blah. Gaslighting, you say, Dr. Proudman. I don't understand why any brand would want a man who was found to be a wife beater by a high court judge to be the face of their fragrance. Also, why would anyone want to smell like Johnny Depp? Look at that.
Misandry.
Okay, so 1, yeah, issues. But 2, I retweeted this one and I said the fact that she put wife beater in quotes tells you all you need to know. And I will explain. I'm sure most of the lovely people watching out there, particularly who are in the live chat, understand this exactly. However, I'm going to break it down real quick. He wasn't found to be a wife beater. That's why she's putting it in quotes. It has to be in quotes, otherwise she falls under defamation, because this was not what was proven in court.
Yep. And also, in UK,
and so
Amber Heard.
So she knows this. She knows for a fact that he was not found to be a wife beater in court. That's why it's in quotes. She is knowingly lying. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, she's. I think someone replied to her and said, "How can you not understand the issues with the UK case, as well as that it was all on balance of probability, because it was a libel case, not criminal case. You prove time and time again how awful you must be at your job."
Yeah, really.
And oh god. And it's like
she wants to. I don't understand why these people want to know why people are getting harassed, or why people are still talking about this, or why people are still going after whoever about this when they're continuing to try to push the same shit. They won't let it go. And because they won't let it go, people are going to keep debunking them.
And keep holding them accountable. And also, like, again, Dr. Proudman.
This is not feminism, by the way. This is not fucking feminism.
This is pure misandry. That's what it is. Pure misandry.
This is we hate men.
Yeah. And let me just say, Dr. Charlotte Proudman, this is from someone who doesn't have a law degree or is not a barrister. In the UK trial, Sun was sued, the Sun newspaper, and Amber Heard came in as a witness. And the judge decided to believe the witness. The witness did not bring along with her anything to back her claims. It was just the judge believing the witness, Amber Heard. He went by her word, and then he specified that he is not convicting anybody in this case. Or the judge, they are not. I don't know. I don't want to like assign a gender to them because I don't know their gender. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're an older gentleman.
Stop this. You're doing all the women and the men a disservice by doing this.
I've talked about this before. Yeah. They're doing the thing that they're trying to fearmonger women into believing will happen to them. They're trying to tell women that if Johnny Depp wins this case, then people aren't going to believe you, and you're going to get sued for defamation, and you're going to be vilified, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, if you're a victim, as they do that thing to a victim, thus making victims afraid of the thing that they're doing and fear-mongering further. It's cyclical bullshit where they're creating the monster they're trying to warn people about. They're doing the thing. New unsealed court documents drive home the extent of that Depp's team relied on misogyny to attack Amber Heard. No, it didn't. We read what it said. Well, Maanyaa read what it said. I haven't read it yet. You guys gotta let me. A cunt is a special part of a woman's body. Don't reduce it to disparaging term to describe someone who has been nasty. I actually responded to that one and said, okay, I guess don't call anybody a dick anymore either, or an asshole. Okay, oh my god. Also, this woman is from the UK, so like, if you want to talk about like different terminology in different locations and different areas, this is someone from the UK utilizing American linguistics and what's the term? I guess sensibilities, but that's not quite the word I'm looking for. Whatever, doesn't matter. Point is like
Chesh had a brain fart. Chesh had a
I don't remember the word, but like this is some dumbass shit. Oh, by the way, just to be clear, cunt. Oh look,
You
no.
fucking cunt.
Oh
and there's another
look,
one, isn't
no, nobody was hurt or injured.
Hold on, there's another one. It's the Australian slang. Res can help me. You fucking wanker.
Wanker. You weenie.
You weenie.
Weenie. You're a tit.
Ay, ve.
This is stupid. This is so stupid. This is so. Can we be done? I went on vacation being like, oh, good, this'll be. I don't have to talk about this anymore. I get back and it's like, here's all this shit,
like,
and it's like, oh, yeah.
Take it.
How do I even hold all this dumb?
Yeah, I lose brain cells every time I go through the shit these assholes put out claiming to be journalists and be doctors.
I'm pretty sure that I said this before, and I will say it again. I would not be surprised if Johnny Depp's relationship and dealing with Amber Heard drove him to drink. It's driven me to drink, and I'm not even part of it. I'm just watching, and I'm just like, give me more. So, do I get to sue anybody?
Let's sue Tenbarge.
Hey, yeah, hey, listen, you can't use
my brain cells.
You can't use the word bloody. Blood is a special part of a human's body.
No, it's I'm going to sue Tenbarge for damages because my brain cells were damaged and I can't get them back, so I want some monetary compensation.
Let's not do that.
What did Feline send us something?
Oh, your fucking phone, my fucking face.
Oh no.
I think you're gonna put it all wrong.
There's a guy stuck on a roof.
What is he saying?
Yeah,
what did he say?
He's stuck on a roof.
Try and get both your feet into the flashing and tiptoe down the flashing. If you can stand up on the flashing and hold on to the gutter till you turn, and then as you turn, your foot will hit the metal pin.
He's trying to help him get up. Found a rock to throw at him.
It was going to D there, Andrew. It was going to D. Right, don't put too much weight on it, right?
Again, honey, what law did is not doxing? It was a public LinkedIn profile.
Oh, you don't do what for 5 minutes?
What happened?
You fucking wank stain. Don't shift your weight up. What the fuck are you talking about? I can't put my weight on the fucking roof. I can't put my weight in the gutter. Where's it meant to go?
This man is very upset. He's stuck.
He's stuck.
He is very stuck.
You fucking want. That's how agitated I'm getting.
Pretty
You
started
really
to
fucking agitated me.
Yes, definitely. Let's do a class action lawsuit, I guess.
But
where the fuck am I? I can't with this.
All right. Okay, we'll get enough of that. All right. So, what are we doing next time? Do we even know? I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll be back. Be back on Sunday. Am I streaming anything tomorrow? I don't think I'm streaming anything tomorrow. I think the next one is our not atheist.
Ah, nice.
Definitely not American atheist. Oh, and then Tuesday. Come on Tuesday. Tuesday's gonna be fun. But I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta be done. I can't
Yeah.
keep going with this. It's get me out. Get me out, please. Please.
Let's go.
I can't handle this journalist who does most of their journalism online telling me that internet
On
journalists
Twitter.
are bad people. I can't.
Oh god. And Cat Tenbarge, again, if it's a LinkedIn public profile, it's not doxing, you asshole!
Oh god. If I can Google it, it's not private. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
simple as that.
Go to the links below and follow me or Maanyaa or both of us on Twitter and stuff, and you'll find us. I'm gonna play the intro again, and then we're gonna be done. 'Cause
Yes,
fucking,
yes.
I'm so fucking okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't Fekk.
Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't Fekk.
Don't Fekk Friday.
Don't Fekk.
It's going to be fun.